What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along today. Biggest game of the season so far for Arsenal. The Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg, live from the Emirates. And we are here, we're live. It's going to be Scenes FC one way or another, people. We'll either be at Wembley celebrating or we'll be doing Arsenal therapy and having a meltdown. See you, Nick. I like that one, you know. I like that one. The classic kit is on, people. The classic kit is on. Thierry Henry on the back. I don't know if you can even see that. 14 Henry on the back, people. Greatness only tonight, people. Greatness only, that is for sure. So, the headline news. Before we get into it, the headline news for Arsenal tonight. They've picked the exact same team I said in the preview. Big up. I think they've been watching, man. AirPod Albert's been tuning in. But Thomas Partey is on the bench for Arsenal. How is he back? He played just 2 nights ago for Ghana as they were knocked out. They obviously sent the private jet. I told them, get the G6 over to Cameroon and get him back. And they've done it. Thomas Partey is back. He's on the bench. Should he have started? Should he have started? He played 48 hours ago. Not easy. Plus, I don't know, a bit of jet lag as well. The general is back. It's the mannequin, I'm telling you. He's seen that mannequin. He said, get me home, man. What are they doing to me over there? But maybe he could have started. I don't know. But the team news anyway, people, is better. Tomiyasu is back. Odegaard is back. Smith Rowe is back. We've picked the exact same team that I was saying. The only thing is, you know, I said I would play a 3 in the middle. From the way I've seen it listed, we are playing 4-2-3-1 with Odegaard playing in midfield next to Lokonga, Smith Rowe playing in the 10. So the Arsenal team, Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu at right back, Ben White and Gabriel centre back, Tierney at left back, Lokonga and Odegaard in a midfield pivot with Smith Rowe in the 10, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, Lacazette through the middle and captain. Big game for Arsenal, man. I'm telling you, I'm gassed for this one. This is a big one. Hope Coney and the boys from Spanish Town will get the W. It's going to be scenes. I'm telling you, going to be massive. Curtis Edwards been listening to your advice. That's why he sent the jet to pick up Partey. Stand up if you wait, Tottenham. Come on. It's got to be done, people. It's got to be done. We do it once. The bench is interesting. I mean, there's genuinely players I've never heard of, but there is a couple. Hein, Holding, Ali Biosu, never heard of him, young player. Tavares, Partey, Coutinho, Salah Eddine, the young player. I hope he plays a little bit like Mo Salah. Eddie Nketiah and Berif, the young player, on the bench. So we haven't got too much in terms of game changers on the bench, apart from, you know, Thomas Partey, maybe if we need to defend. Big up Captain Sal. He's a big Liverpool fan. But he said good luck, you know, may the best team win. Let's go into Granit Xhaka mode as well. There are a lot of comments coming in. Let me slow it down slightly. We've got about, 20 minutes until kickoff, so a few things to talk about before we get into it. And let's just quickly get into the Liverpool team. Now, a couple of surprises in this Liverpool team that are probably good for Arsenal. Now, the first one is Alisson is not in goal for Liverpool. They're playing Kelleher, the reserve goalkeeper. I believe he's played in every round of this competition, although he didn't play in the first leg, which I don't quite understand. But that's good news for Arsenal. No Alisson in goal. Kelleher plays in goal. Their back four's full strength. Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson. Their midfield, Fabinho, Henderson. Curtis Jones plays ahead of Milner, which, you know, I kind of wanted Milner to play. But they play this kid Gordon. I forget what his first name is. Gordon plays ahead of Minamino. So their front three is Gordon, Jota and Firmino. Still quality there, but obviously it's not Mane, it's not Salah, you know. So we've got a chance. The Liverpool bench, Alisson, Adrian, Konate, Milner, Gomez, Minamino, Tsimikas, Williams and Morton. I mean, Gordon and Kelleher is a boost for Arsenal. Let's face it, Alisson, you could argue, some people would say the best goalkeeper in the league. Certainly top 3. With probably Mendy and maybe Ederson. De Gea's been in form as well. So I think that's a boost for Arsenal. I do think that is a boost for Arsenal. Sal said he's happy with that lineup. I think most Liverpool fans wanted Jones to come in for Milner, but I'm definitely happy with the goalkeeper situation. I'm sure he's a steady goalkeeper, but certainly not as good as Alisson. We got a chance, man. We got a chance. Yeah, listen, people, we're looking 2,000 likes today. No messing about. This is cup semi-final business. A chance to go to Wembley, play Chelsea and win silverware. And like I said earlier on the stream for everyone who tuned in, I just think if Arsenal get past Liverpool, we'll win it. I think we'll beat Chelsea in the final. There's a long way to go, you know. There's a long way to go. We got to beat a very strong Liverpool team first. ESR masterclass needed. Yeah, that would be great. Prince Teddy said, Arteta said, we were pushing the players. There are players that haven't had any training sessions, but we had to put a team out trying to look after them. Listen, everyone's going through similar situations, so he's not going to get any sympathy. You know, everyone has got COVID cases, injuries, players away at the African Cup. We're all in the same situation. Phil Mitchell says penalties. So, yeah, away goals don't count tonight, people. So, it is extra time and penalties if we're drawing at the end of 90 minutes. So, could be a long night. It could be a long night. Now, let's talk about one or two things, people. Couple of news stories before we get into the game. We've got 20 minutes till the game starts. 1,000 of you in here already. We're going for 2,000 likes tonight, people. I'm sure we can get them. First bit of good news. Aubameyang posted on Twitter today that he was fine. Arsenal have tested his heart. Obviously, he had this inflammation around his heart after having COVID. He was flown back to London and he put up a tweet saying he's completely healthy. His heart is absolutely fine. Good news, he's back in London. He's fine. One way or another, the situation should sort itself out. He either leaves the club or he comes back into the fold, as long as he's not kind of stuck in this middle section that he's in at the moment with nothing really happening. But good news, Aubameyang is back. Will he be at the game tonight? You know, still an Arsenal player. I would expect him to be at the Emirates, sitting there supporting the team. But listen, we'll see. One way or another, I'm sure his future will be decided over the next 11 days. So good news there that Aubameyang is back and he's healthy. Big up Iz with a super sticker. Appreciate that. Mark said, big up Alba, great news. Arteta said on Partey making the bench, he showed his commitment. He's really disappointed to get knocked out of AFCON. But straight away, he said, I want to be involved. He landed at midday. Was that midday today he landed or yesterday? That's crazy. You know, if he landed today, probably a little bit of jet lag. He'll be tired. But, you know, if we need him for 20 minutes at the end, I'm sure he can find the energy to get that done, you know. Big game. DJ Ash said, what we thinking the score will be. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Arsenal. I am going to go for 2-1. It will be a hard game. I just think that goalkeeper gives us a chance. Some other good news that came through today as well. Anyone that was watching AFCON, Nicolas Pepe scored today for Ivory Coast. They beat the holders. They beat the holders Algeria 3-1. And Riyad Mahrez missed a penalty in that game. And the holders Algeria were knocked out. Pepe had an excellent performance, scored a quality goal, played really well, came off with 6 minutes to go. Looks a different player over there, people. Looks a different player. Maybe you just got to take them shackles off him, free him up a little bit, and let him just, you know, do his thing. I've said it many times. I still believe there's a good player there. Maybe he's never going to justify that 72 million, but there's definitely a talented football there. It was a lovely goal, cut inside. You know, we've seen him score the goal plenty of times. Left foot, bends it in the far corner. Apparently got an assist as well. I didn't actually see the whole game, but apparently he was one of the best players. But I did see his goal. Sean said that Arteta tax. Do you know, I'm trying to be nice to Arteta till this game finishes. Then we'll see where we're at with Arteta. So definitely good to see him doing well. On one hand, I want to see him do well. On the other hand, I kind of want Ivory Coast to get knocked out so he comes back. But he's not going to be back for the game on Sunday anyway, so he might as well, you know, continue doing well there. Tokyo Guna, thoughts on the new training kit? I think it's horrendous. Honestly, probably the worst training kit I've ever seen from Arsenal. Obviously they took the design from the London Underground seats, and yeah, it looks like you're wearing a dishcloth. Honestly, it's horrendous. I wouldn't wear it if you sent it to me for free. Honestly, it's bad. Big up Pat Does Fitness. Have a great stream tonight, brother. Listen, one way or another, it's going to be epic. It is going to be epic, people. Bus seat settings, man, I'm telling you. It is that. Partey on the bench, private jet landed. You have to big him up, man. You have to big him up. A lot of players would have been sitting there, feeling sorry for themselves, come back in a couple of days and said, I can't make that game. But for him to jump back, apparently he came back at midday today. That is fantastic. The training kit looks better in person. Sebs, you're at the game, right? They always do. You know what it is? They know how to brand things properly. You walk into the club shop and they'll have it on a mannequin. They'll have light shining down on it. They'll have posters in the background of players wearing it. And you go, oh, man, that actually don't look too bad, And then, they win a game and you get tempted by it. I'm not even sure that one can tempt me. I can't lie. Yeah, apologies, people. The last 5 games, what I have underneath here, I didn't manage to get them edited in time. It would have took me like another 10 minutes to change it. So I just left it, people. I just left it. So, yeah, those scores are wrong, unfortunately. Craig said, Curtis, more merch than players coming in. Nah, none of that, man. None of that. Can wear the new training kit tonight. It will frighten Liverpool. It will frighten them. I'm telling you, the actual advertisement of the mannequins is just crazy. It's crazy. Little stat here just before we start the game from Albino. Is a very good stat person to follow. Said Arsenal and Liverpool have met each other 12 times previously in the League Cup. Both sides have won 6. So we're exactly even when it comes to the previous games. Big up Buenos Aires Gunu said this fever is vicious, but I'm here, bro. I hope you get well soon, bro. Thank you for tuning in. And you got to drink them drinks, man. Get the ginger in the drinks, and them strengthen the immune system and that. Glad Eddie Murphy ain't playing. I mean, he is on the bench, but you never know. Maybe he comes on and scores the winner. The question now that we are back to almost full strength, do we need Melo? I think we do. And you know what? It's funny you said that because there is a story that's broke from the Daily Mirror. John Cross, who used to be kind of the mouthpiece of the football club, not really that guy anymore. He was under Arsene Wenger. Now, he's revealed details of the situation and the meeting between Edu and Arthur's agent. I've just got it here on my phone. I'm just reading it out quickly now. He said, the goalposts have been moved in Arsenal's pursuit of Arthur Melo. Initially, it looked like Juventus would only let Arthur leave if they could find a replacement. However, now Juventus seem willing to do business if Arsenal match their financial requirements. As we spoke about today, Juventus want him out on loan for 18 months with an option to buy. Arsenal want him for 6 months. Apparently, Arthur is actually pushing for the move. Apparently, he's a big fan of the Premier League. So I think this one could happen. Maybe Arsenal should say, look, 6 months with an option to buy rather than 18 months with an option to buy. Forever Cronke out. Big up to you. Really appreciate you doing these timestamps. They're a massive help. And hit me up, man. I'll have to, send something or something for your help. I appreciate it, man. Rowan said, I don't want him. Listen, the situation we're in right now, we have to get a midfielder in. I'm prepared to give him a chance. I wrote off Ramsdale and he's turned out well. Arthur is, a Brazilian international, former Barcelona player. I'm sure he can do something in the Premier League. I would like Bruno Gomes, though. I can't lie. LG said, no excuses for Arsenal now. Liverpool have a weaker team. Arsenal playing pretty much their first 11. I mean, the thing is, you make a good point there. You look at that Arsenal team. We're probably Thomas Partey away from that being our strongest 11. So we've only really got one player missing. Liverpool, I suppose, the keeper, Mane, Salah. Who else would play? Maybe Cater in midfield. I'm not sure. There's definitely 3 or 4 players missing there. We got a great opportunity to beat this Liverpool team. That is for sure. Chris said, "I hope you beat Liverpool. I dislike Liverpool more than Arsenal." He's a big Man United fan. Exactly, man. Beggars can't be choosers. We need midfielders, and I think Arthur would be a decent player to bring in. Omar, what you tell? Yo, bro, I'm hoping for a victory. That's all. Yeah, I'm hoping we're in the final, hoping we're at Wembley. Having Tomiyasu back is massive, 100%, man. We needed him back. We would have struggled. Now, obviously, I think Arsenal put on their socials that there was injuries to Leno, Callum Chambers, and Cedric. So we wouldn't have had a right back if Tomiyasu wasn't available. So he needed to be back. Bruno Guimaraes is to take for loan with an obligation to buy. Yeah, that would definitely be a great deal. And obviously Juventus are looking at him, which is a bit crazy because why don't we just go and sign him from Lyon instead of getting Arthur? But, I think they're not looking to spend big money on the midfielder possibly. Sean said, man like Gordon is going to give Tommy nightmares. I think he's only 17 years of age. So he's obviously done well. Klopp's showing a lot of faith in him. Super Tomiyasu. Yeah, we need him back, people. Any dodgy bets going off? We all know somebody apparently put 66 grand on somebody to get booked at Arsenal. I'm sure it would have been Granit Xhaka, that's for sure. Juventus have no money. We've got to take advantage of that. We are the money league, let's face it, man. We've got plenty of money, so it should be no excuse. Sajjad said, hi from Saudi Arabia. Big up to you, bro. Let us know, man. Is Aubameyang going over there or what? What's the word over there? Omar said, we win and at full time, Curtis orders the training kit he has shown in the previous stream. Listen, even if we win, I'm not ordering that. I am not ordering that dishcloth. Curtis, would you take Torreira back, worst case scenario? He doesn't want to be here. I don't think he's ever really wanted to be in England, so what's the point? He's not happy with his situation. LG said, I'm putting 100k on Nketiah to come on and miss an open goal. You might actually win a bit of money with that one. James said, just seeing the Liverpool lineup, Curtis, it will be typical if Arsenal lose this game. Listen, Liverpool have still got quality there. I don't think we don't need to. It's not a terrible Liverpool team by any means. That's their full strength back four. Van Dijk, probably the best centre-back in the world still. Fabinho, Henderson, Jones is a strong midfield. That's a stronger midfield than ours. And Jota and Firmino is quality. Gordon's a young lad. Young player will have a point to prove. So I don't think this is as clear-cut. Some people have messaged me like, yo, seen that Liverpool team, we're going to win. I'm like, it don't just work like that. There's still a lot of quality there. We're still going to have to prove ourselves and win the battle. The midfield, Lokonga and Odegaard in a pivot, in a 2, they're going to have to work. Marco said, Curtis, your energy is positive for Arsenal matches. I like your watch-alongs from a Bolivian Guna. Big up to you, bro. Big up. Pat said, Big C, do you see us not conceding a shot on target in the first half like the first leg? We have a deeper back line this time around. I mean, you would hope so. You would hope so. If we can keep Liverpool quiet, I think we can punish them. It's about not conceding and then picking them off. Put some pressure on that goalkeeper. Mishane said, I put my beers in the freezer to get cold whiskey in the cupboard. Yeah, it's one of them nights, yeah? One of them nights. Sean said, crazy that Klopp hasn't played Minamino. Has some crazy faith in some of our youngsters. I think Klopp likes to be that guy, don't he, to say, I discovered that young player. He likes to bring these youngsters through and give them a chance. And listen, you have to give him credit for that because we're the first ones to moan when young players are not given a chance. So it's great to see him giving players a chance. I just hope he doesn't make his name tonight. I remember when Rashford started against Arsenal for Man United and no one had heard of him. I'm like, who's this guy Rashford, man? By half-time, I think he'd scored twice. So you just don't want players making their name against Arsenal. Wayne Rooney made his name against Arsenal. That 30-yard rocket. So let's make sure this Gordon doesn't make his name tonight. Ammol, big up with the super chat, said it was the Leeds game, Curtis, and Granit was the only player to get a card for us. Hope it is just nothing, but that is sus. I mean, listen, if you've got money, man, that's the guy you're going to bet on to get booked anyway. So, but there will definitely be an investigation, that's for sure. Lakesh said, hey, Curtis, love from India. Arsenal will win today. Oh, man, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Keller is a good shot stopper. I mean, listen, I think most goalkeepers are good shot stoppers. You know, that's the first thing you look for in a goalkeeper. It's the other stuff that I would like to think we can test him. You know, pressure him from crosses. Is his distribution as good as Alisson? Probably not. And big up Alex Ivic for becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate that, bro. Thank you for your support. We are 5 minutes till kickoff. Michael Connor said, hope we come out the traps fast, not like the mannequins in the training kit on the show earlier. Big up to everyone who tuned in earlier. Sean said, what time we saying for therapy? Therapy's not happening, bro. We'll call it shameless celebration stream tomorrow if we handle business. That's for damn sure. 5 minutes till kickoff, people. Let me know where you are in the world. Promote your town, your city, your country. Where are you, people? I want to know where you're watching from. What's the time? Is it the middle of the night? I like to know the commitment levels of the Gooners, man. I hope Arsenal understand how committed our fan base is. 5 minutes until this channel explodes. Simple as that. The channel explodes in 5 minutes. The Emirates looks full. The lights are flashing. I kind of wish I was there. I can't lie. Big up Jake in Barnet, Max in Canada, Carl in Brixton, Mike in LA. Big up. Respect Vision Barcelona, Josh in Nairobi, Abjeet in Melbourne. Hey, man, I think a certain Djokovic would love to be in Melbourne. Apparently suing he's suing Australia as a country for $3 million for the way he was treated. Damo in Dublin, Snake Eyes in the US, 2:40 in the afternoon. Big up Mickey in Southampton from Miami. Raul in Toronto, big up from the 6. Faxack in Nuremberg. Jake in Kentucky. World Reviews Jamaica. Andrew with the sheep in Mississippi. Big up. Tristan in South Africa. Craig in the West Midlands. Prince in Trini. Bibek in Memphis. Albert Copenhagen. Yo, Dan said I'm in the kitchen. Big up Ash Southend. Southend people. Southend. Edgew in Orlando, Florida. Big up. Latte, the original. Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Janice in Sweden. Sammy in Germany. We're worldwide, people. Mooney in Portland. Bongal in Southampton. Tequila in Hong Kong. The players are coming on the pitch. Here we go. Here we go, people. The neighbours will look at me different tomorrow, let me tell you. When they hear the noise coming out of here, they ain't going to know what's going on. Liverpool on the pitch first. 3 minutes till kickoff. Score predictions, people. Score predictions. Talk to me. I'm going 2-1 to the Gunners. We need it more than Liverpool. Liverpool can still win the Champions League. Liverpool are, in theory, not out of the title race. We cannot win a trophy if we do not win this trophy. We need it. The FA Cup saved his job. Now go and win that League Cup. Mohammed says 4-1 Liverpool. South London's finest, 3-1 Arsenal. He said he's gassed. Dean, 3-0 to Arsenal. C. Goddard, 3-1 Arsenal. 4-4 Arshavin settings. Polymation, big up, bro. 2-0. Salavi from Serbia, 2-2 draw. That'll be extra time, man. Could be a long night. Big up Kevin in America. Mason says 2-1. Jai says 2-2 and penalties. Could be a long night. Christoph, 2-0 to the Gunners. Mangis, 2-1 to Arsenal. Big up AFC Gaming with the super chat. Not a lot, but I want to support this channel. Listen, it's not about how much. Anything is support, people. Much appreciated. You're getting me through my COVID with the family and kids. Love your vibe. Big up the Arsenal. Big up to you for the support. And shout out the family. Hope you're all well. And everyone, of course, in the chat. Got extra time written all over it, man. Jeez. Could be a long night. Man said Cole Jenkinson hat-trick. I think he just actually joined a club in Australia, I believe. Dan said got a big TV on, kitchen wall, watching, listening, cooking, drinking, all good. Vibes, man. It's all vibes, people. Big game. Big up Jay Mystery for becoming a member. I'm sure he was already a member, right? Am I wrong? I'm sure I've seen your name before, but big up to you, bro. The players are on the pitch. We have 1 minute until kickoff. Here we go, people. It's going to be a long night, I tell you that. Ramsdale, 11 clean sheets in 19 appearances. Get a clean sheet tonight. We'll probably be at Wembley, people. You know them ones. One Rovers vlog, 2-0 Arsenal. All the best, bro. Bristol settings. Big up to you. Christopher said, big up Big C in the chat. Shocking training tops. Looks like a TV on the blink. I know. And even Liverpool, they're wearing their duster training kit that looks like them yellow dusters, man. It's not a great one. We're about to kick off, people. Liverpool to get us underway. Huge, huge game for Arsenal. And I'm going for a 2-1 win. I'm going for a 2-1 win to Arsenal. I think we'll get the better of them, but we'll see. We will see. We're about to get underway, people. Liverpool to kick off. Semi-final, Carabao Cup, second leg, and we are underway. Will Arsenal be at Wembley by about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight? We'll find out now. Liverpool get us underway in the yellow kit, shooting from right to left. Can we win that midfield battle without, you know, our main midfielders? Gabriel smashes it forward and it goes out for a throw-in on the halfway line to Liverpool. Kid Gordon looks good. Apparently he's done well in the cup competitions, but, you know, he won't have played against a team as good as Arsenal. But, you know, sometimes young players, they're fearless, so you've got to be careful as well. They're trying to prove themselves. Which is always dangerous, that's for sure. Kev said 4-2 to Arsenal. I hope so. I really hope so. Big night for Bambi. Nah, man, we need Sambi tonight. Not no Bambi on ice tonight. That is for certain. That is for absolute certain, people. Just like the video, big up to you. Big up for the like. We're trying to hit 2,000 likes, people. 2,000 likes. Make sure you subscribe as well. And don't forget, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Big up to them. Make sure you go and download that. Link in the description below. Free app. All the latest team news, transfer news, injury news, and all of that good stuff, people. Oh, big up everyone saying about the timer, man. I dare not click the timer. Let me get the timer on now. Don't want to throw everyone off with that. Timer should be on now. Right, there we go. We're there, people. Big up to all of you for putting that. Elvis, appreciate you becoming a member. Much appreciated. Look out for the community page. Martinelli in the penalty area running at Trent. They double up on him. They're going to have to. Go on, win a corner at least. Corner to Arsenal. Here we go. Corner to Arsenal. First chance of the game, people. And it is a corner. Martinelli to take it. In swinging corner. In front of the clock end. Matt said big ups for the sponsorship. Yeah, man. In swinging corner. 2 minutes gone. Martinelli in swinger. Can we get an early goal? Here we go. Whips it in swinging corner. Flicked on. It's not a great corner. Doesn't beat the first defender. Sambi gets it out to Martinelli again. Can he control it? Smith Rowe on the overlap. Whip that in, man. Whip that in. They're getting 2 or 3 players on him when he gets the ball. Does well. Whips it in. Deflection. And goes out for another corner. Good start by Arsenal. Corner to Arsenal on the other side of the pitch now. Martinelli, you can see straight away when he gets the ball, they're doubling up on him. They're nervous, people. Pete said, Curtis, the only place for this content. Big up, man. Pud said, vocal home crowd. They should be fired up tonight, people. Corner to Arsenal. Saka to take it from the other side. In swinger. Needs to beat that first defender. It does. Oh, what a header there by Matip. We had a chance. Comes to Lacazette in the area. Will it fall? Oh, Trent clears it and Keller catches it. Half a chance there, people. Half a chance. Craig said, Curtis at Highbury, which end were you in? I've always been North Bank, bro. Always North Bank. Highbury and the Emirates. Obviously, because usually we shot that way in the second half. You know, I feel like in the second half, you get the more dramatic moments of the game. So I was always North Bank, even now. Clock breaks Martinelli. Yeah, he called him generational youngster, I think. Smith Rowe wins the ball back there off Matip. Finds Martinelli. Into Saka. That's a free kick. Surely free kick to Arsenal. Right on the edge of the penalty area. He was fouled there by Robertson. Nice little clip into Saka. Touched it away from Robertson. Great pressing there by Smith Rowe. Wins the ball back off Matip. Lovely ball by Martinelli. Saka touches it away from Robertson. Free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. I would say a yard outside the penalty area in the D. This is a great opportunity for Arsenal. Don't forget, they don't have their best goalkeeper in goal. All I would be saying here, if I was the manager, is hit the target. Make this goalkeeper make a save. He's a youngish player. He'll be a little bit nervous. You know, hit the target. Make him make a save. Odegaard territory. Odegaard and Lacazette over the ball, people. Odegaard and Lacazette over the ball. Arsenal have made their own little wall to the side as well to block the goalkeeper. Fraser said, hey, Curtis, can't watch. I'm at work. What's the feeling? We've started very well. Right, free kick to Arsenal, people. Free kick. Odegaard and Lacazette. Lacazette takes it. Oh, does that hit the bar? Did the goalkeeper save that? Oh, my days. Just a short run-up from Lacazette. I was even thinking, oh, Tierney gets caught and gets away with it. Wow, gets the ball back to Ramsdale. Now, did that hit the crossbar or did the keeper save that? Here's Saka on the ball. Finds Lacazette. I think Lacazette's offside. Come on, Lacazette. That's basic. That was a good chance for Arsenal. Lacazette's got his hands on his head. I'm not sure if that hit the bar or the goalkeeper saved it. Here's the replay. Short run up. I think the keeper tips that onto the crossbar. What a save. Oh my. Well, does it just hit the bar? I'm not sure. That's unlucky. That is unlucky from Lacazette. What a chance. What a chance, people. Could have been 1-0 up already, but we've started well. We do look fired up. Here come Liverpool, though. Curtis Jones, he'll give them that energy. Oh, he cuts inside. Arsenal get away with it. Ben White finds Lacazette. Got to be careful. Edge of his own area. Smith Rowe does well. You do not want Lacazette that deep. Sambi Lokonga does well. Oh, tries to find Martinelli over. Hits it. We are pressing well. We've got to put this goalkeeper under pressure. We've got a chance tonight, people. I'm not sure whether the goalkeeper saved that or whether it just hit the crossbar. Definitely hit the bar, but it looked like he might have tipped it onto the bar as well. Liverpool, Jota tries to dummy it there and Ben White collects it into Lacazette. Lacazette flicks it on looking for Smith Rowe, but Matip gives it back to the goalkeeper. Good start for the Gunners. Good start. We've started the better out of the two teams. Couple of corners and a shot that I think the keeper tipped onto the bar. Short run up by Lacazette. Yeah, people saying he did tip it onto the bar. Yeah, listen, we have to take the goalkeeper serious. If he plays for Liverpool, he must be decent, but he's not as good as Alisson. I think we can say that without even really watching the guy play, you know. Definitely a good start. 7 minutes gone. Liverpool on the ball with Andy Robertson. Saka did cause him a lot of problems last week. So we have to keep that up. Here's Matip for Liverpool. Surely we have to do one over Liverpool. We're due one. I mean, it just doesn't work like that, does it? We have to earn it. Curtis, the atmosphere in the Emirates is electric. Oh, maybe I should have put headphones on, man, just so I can hear it. Odegaard does well, gets away with that. Finds Smith Rowe. We've got an overload here. Martinelli. Oh, it could be in. Martinelli, whip it in. Oh, it puts a high cross. Oh, you don't need to foul. That is so naive from Saka. The ball's in the air. The goalkeeper's under pressure. Don't foul him. You're giving him an escape clause by doing that. Odegaard's pass looked under hit. Fabinho missed it. Smith Rowe should have got a little bit more on that pass because Trent dived in, but it made it difficult. Martinelli hits it in the air. What is Saka doing there? That's so poor. Don't foul him. Put him under pressure. They're just showing the Lacazette free kick there. That's an unbelievable save. That is unbelievable. There's me saying this keeper's probably not as good. That is an incredible save. Tips it onto the bar. Fingertips. But still, keep testing him. Keep testing him. Saka, you can't do that. Got the goalkeeper under pressure in his own area. People jumping up for the ball. He could have dropped it or anything. And you foul him and let him off the hook. Silly. Calvera said, best watch along, mate. Cheers from California. Big up to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Smash them likes. Let's get 2,000 likes today, people. And make sure you subscribe. Road to 50k. Throw into Arsenal. Edge of the box. Edge of the Liverpool box. Kieran Tierney to take it. Sal said he is very good. I think he's Irish. Does he play for Ireland? I'm assuming he would be in the Ireland squad. Tierney with the throw-in. Finds Sambi Lokonga. Good little ball there into Odegaard. Liverpool press. They don't give you a lot of time on the ball. Thing is, if you can beat the press, and that's not a bad ball by Gabriel, finds Tierney. That's a poor cross. It's cleared by Matip, and Gordon's pass is blocked by Martinelli. Throwing to Liverpool on the edge of their own box. We've started the game well. We have started well. 9 minutes gone. Throw into Liverpool, edge of their own box. Can we create a few opportunities? Craig said, Curtis, I believe there's no away goals. Yeah, no away goals, bro. So it could potentially go to penalties. Yeah, they press you hard, Liverpool. But like I said, if you can beat the press and get out of it, that's where you get joy against Liverpool. Jay Prez, big up to you, bro, for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Martinelli giving problems to Trent. They're doubling up. It's Sambi Lokonga 30 yards out. Lacazette. Oh, I got to look after it there, Lacazette. Got to hold that up. Good tackle. Arsenal win. Oh, no. Free kick to Liverpool. Aye. Big up Jay Prez for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. We've definitely got a chance. Man said Arsenal. Yeah, welcome, Jay, to the community, man. What a touch by Martinelli. He's definitely giving problems to Trent. They're doubling up on him every time he gets the ball. But we've started well. Yeah, as I said, people, the form guides in my 5 results for both teams is off. If I kept editing it, I would have been even later, so I just left it. You know. Martinelli is on it today. What control. He's a baller. He can get at Trent because Trent will get forward. And when you play out wide and the fullback bombs on, you can exploit him. Martinelli for me. Said it many times. Don't know if everyone agrees. I genuinely think he's the best young player at Arsenal. I think he's, in terms of his potential, he's not there now, but I think his potential for me is even higher than Saka and Smith Rowe. I genuinely think so because he's a goal scorer. I think eventually he could play up front. The fact he's Brazilian, you know, the hype around him will be crazy. But listen, it's great that we've got all of them. Gooner Gang TV locked, bro. Gooner Gang in the building. Big up to you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that. Martinelli on smoke. He's absolute quality, man. It just feels like there's something special about him, like Chris said. Here's Saka. Tries to flick it over. Fabinho blocks it. He's a bit of a man mountain, Fabinho. Remember, Unai Emery tried to sign him when he was the Arsenal manager. Liverpool's first attack here. Jota left-hand side. Running at Ben White. Hits the byline. It's blocked. It's a corner to Arsenal. First little bit of pressure. Corner here. They got some big players. Matip, Van Dijk, Fabinho. It's going to be a long night. We're going to have to defend properly. Shamba said, Big C, you're right. Martinelli is better than Saka. ESR said, P. White. Corner to Liverpool. Hope this good start is not a false positive. Yeah, I hope so. Corner to Liverpool. In swinger. Trent to take it. Oh, no. Robertson takes it. Sorry. Away swinger. Header. 1-0 to Liverpool. He's offside. He's offside. Matip was offside. I was about to melt. I was about to have a meltdown. The linesman's got his flag up. Please tell me he was offside. Yep, he is. Just offside. Gabriel nearly played him on. It was a free header. They got away with it. Good little step there by Tomiyasu at the last minute. Tomiyasu was playing him onside. Steps forward as they win the header and just plays him offside. Nearly, people. Thank you. Maybe it's our night. Maybe it is our night. But he's offside. Still 0-0. First set piece there, worrying. Fabinho won it at the back post. Matip tapped it in, but he was off. Saka there, offside. You can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Yeah, he's definitely offside. Definitely off. Yeah, we need to wake up. We've gone into our shell a little bit now. We need to test that goalkeeper. Big up Darren Sylvester for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. Make sure you check out the community page. That's where I give you all the info, when we'll be doing member streams, so on and so forth. Good tackle there, Sambi Lakonga. Liverpool win the ball back. They're having a little bit of possession now. I always think you have to make Liverpool feel a bit uncomfortable. Like there, they win the ball back off Van Dijk. Here's Lacazette, gets it out wide to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe does well. Here we go. Martinelli and Tierney on this left-hand side look dangerous. The only thing is Liverpool, they double up on you very quick. They know he's dangerous. What's up with the Taste the Rainbow training kit? Oh, yeah, the training kit's not the best. Ben White there. Poor pass. Or was it blocked? Oh, it was blocked, yeah. Gets away with that, because if that ball goes forward, they're on the attack there. Throw into Arsenal. Here's Saka. Saka started the game a little bit slow. Even there has a poor touch. Got to hold off Robertson there and look after the ball. Passing looks crisp in stages. I just think we need a little bit more possession. We started the game really well. We've let Liverpool grow into it a little bit. Obviously, they have quality they're going to. I can't lie, I was scared, but I'm confident now the way we've started. No, listen, it's going to be... It's one of them games, innit, where it's who takes their chances, you know? I'm sure both teams will have decent chances. It's about who takes them. If we win, you copping the TFL merch. Nah, the TFL's one step too far. I ain't walking around looking like a tube. You know what I mean? Wearing London Underground tube station merch. I'm not doing that. And the mannequin advertisement was too much as well. Partey already here. Apparently he got back at midday today and he's on the bench. Fake scores from the mods. Is that the real Omar? Because there's a couple Omars in here sometimes. 2,000 of you watching live. Amazing support. Can we hit 2,000 likes today, people? And make sure you subscribe as well. Road to 50k, people. Throw into Arsenal. 16 minutes gone. Kieran Tierney with the long throw towards Lacazette in the corner. Matip defends well. Goal kick to Liverpool. We started the game really well. But it slowed down a little bit. The real Partey isn't on the bench. He's still in Africa. It's the mannequin. Oh, dear. That mannequin, man. If I was him, I would have been like, listen, man, you can't do that to me, bro. It's that's harsh. The mannequin had grey hair and everything. Here's Keller for Liverpool. Kicks it long. Looking for Jota, who wins the header above Tomiyasu. Is Robertson. Liverpool starting to get a little bit of possession now. That initial 10-15 minute burst that Arsenal have, you know, energy levels drop a little bit. You slow down. Now you need to keep possession. But Liverpool keeping the ball a lot now. Man said it's the noodles. Robert said, blessings, Big C. Just tuning in. How's the game so far? But yo, first 10, we were really good. We have slowed down in the last probably 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, but it's to be expected. Reem said we need the Ivory Coast Pepe. The defending in AFCON is poor, though. He looked good, though, man. He looked good, you know, against Algeria, who are the holders. And they're out, by the way. So Riyad Mahrez gets back to Man City a little bit earlier. Basuma is ripping Marishina to shreds. Are they playing at the moment? CEO said, hope you lose, but love your content. You'll never walk alone. Hey, the game's the game, innit? I appreciate you tuning in. But obviously, you know, same to you. I respect it, but I hope you take that L. Curtis Shaw's Tube Way Army. Yeah, I'm not walking around Hybrid Steward looking like the Tube, man. I can't do that, even for Arsenal. Martinelli puts him under pressure. Slice clearance there from Matip. Lacazette tries to chest it to Martinelli, but Liverpool clear it. Jonathan Amp, we big up with the super chat, bro. Said, need to be hammering Trent today. He looks suspect against Martinelli. He looks like he might have his number. I can see a 1-0 grinder today. Listen, we'll all take that. If it gets us to the final, we will all take that. That is for sure. Robert said, big up Kurt. New name for the community, the Kurt and Cruz Collective. Big up Cruz, man. Run the likes at 1k before 20. Let's see if we can hit 1k by halftime, people. Van Dijk on the ball. Finds Kelleher. We haven't had a chance for a little while. We're not having much of the ball now. I feel like we should press when the goalkeeper's got the ball. We allow him to play out. Here's Matip. Finds Firmino. Great flick there into Trent. This is where it's trouble. Jota against Tomiyasu. Nutmegs him. Oh, problems. Jota scores. Jota has scored for Liverpool. Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, it's a terrible goal to concede. Awful. For me, there's question marks over the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely awful. Tomiyasu gets rinsed by him. Nutmegs him, slips over, cuts inside. Ben White, can you block it? I'm sorry, Aaron Ramsdale, man. I got to ask questions over your positioning. He doesn't even hit the ball properly. The ball just rolls in. It's not even in the corner, man. Come on. Ramsdale, move your feet, bro. Tierney's in the way. His positioning's terrible. Nah, man, I'm sorry. That's Ramsdale. Tomiyasu gets dealt with as well. 3 players going to block it. Ramsdale's on the edge of the 6-yard box. That, for me, is a goalkeeping mistake. And Tommy gets rinsed by him as well. Awful goal to concede. You don't make cup finals if you concede goals like that. Tomiyasu got rinsed. And Ramsdale should have saved that. I don't care what anyone says. That is poor positioning. 1-0 down, people. This is it. You have to take your chances against better teams. Not good enough. Not good enough. And we don't have the options on the bench. Leno saves that. Yeah, well, he does. Big dogs. Jota always seems to play well against us, man. Tomiyasu got ripped apart there. Nutmegged him. Slipped over. Oh, my days, people. We needed to score first. Ball over the top. Here's Lacazette. Not getting enough people forward when we attack. Come on. Sambi with a hit and hope pass to Martinelli. We've got to do better. Ben White, even for me, I think he should get closer and block the shot. Jota and man slipping and sliding in their own stadium. Oh, no lies, bruv. Tommy, man, gets nutmegged. Liverpool, 32 games since February 2021 where they've scored first. They've won 27, drawn 5. They're probably the best team around when they go 1-0 up. Yeah, he's going back to Aaron Emmerdale, man. That's why I slandered him. Got to save that. Tomiyasu does well there. Come on, we got to fight back, man. Sacco, who's been quiet so far. Move the ball. Move the ball quicker. Odegaard finds Ben White. Don't like his role in that goal either. Don't like his role. I feel like he could have blocked that shot. We end up all the way back with Ramsdale. Jota violating, man. Come on, man. Tomiyasu finds Odegaard. Liverpool press. They press. Soon as you get the ball. Oh, it's not happening. No, man. We're panicking now. We get the ball. Because Liverpool get in your face, we're panicking. Such a bad goal to concede. I can't believe it. We go to Liverpool, keep a clean sheet with 10 players for 70 minutes. And then in the home game, we concede the softest of goals. A mishit shot that's nearly in the middle of the goal. It's awful. Awful, people. We haven't done enough in the last 10 minutes. We've gone quiet. We've gone in our shell. You got to be brave. Look, when Ramsdale gets the ball, they're hunting down the goalkeeper. When Keller gets the ball for Liverpool, I'm sorry, listen. Matip and Van Dijk are 2 of the tallest centre-backs you will probably play against in any Premier League club. The last thing you do is play a long, high pass to Lacazette. What is the point? Matip's like a giraffe. And Van Dijk is incredible in the air. Lacazette ain't winning no headers against them 2. Why are we playing long, direct passes? And we haven't got enough quality on the bench. Come on, man, Sambi. You're falling all over the place. It's clumsy, man. Slipping all over Bambi Lukonga settings. Can't concede soft goals like that. I don't care about his cut. We need to. I care about it, man. I care about it. Wembley's on the line. Jonathan said, my bad, earlier I meant Jota has Tommy's number. And Tommy is sus. Oh, man. That damn autocorrect got me. That goal is purely Ramsdale's fault. Too flat-footed. It's so poor. There's so many problems with that goal. It's unbelievable. If we reviewed that, Tomiyasu, I feel Ben White could block it. Ramsdale, it's awful. It's awful. Eddie is on the bench. He ain't going to do nothing. Jay said, started deleting posts already. I don't blame you. I haven't put anything up. It's 1-0. Let's not write it off. We get a goal back, but if we don't look good on the ball. The midfield... Look, ball goes back to Ramsdale. They're hunting him down, and he's having to whack it long. Come on, Saka. Come on. He hasn't done anything so far. Throw into Arsenal. If Dusan's watching this, he won't be going nowhere. Daily Dusan will be finished. Polymation Arsenal, please don't do this. Dusan Vlahovic watching how we play. Faye said one more goal by Liverpool, it's over. Next goal's vital. They go 2-0 up. I think we're struggling. If we get 1-1, we're back in it. We're not getting on the ball. Not enough quality in midfield. You got to look at the manager and Edu. Well, how have we sold so many players and we haven't signed one player? How has that happened? Maitland-Niles, Balogun, Murray, Kolasinac, Aubameyang possibly could be. 4 players gone, could be 5. We haven't signed one player. We're turning up here with a number 10 playing centre midfield against Liverpool. It's neglect. People aren't doing their job. Shouldn't happen. It only seems to happen at Arsenal. You're right, Saka's getting locked. Even Martinelli, as soon as he gets the ball, they double up on him. They know that's our strength. If you're playing against Arsenal tonight, you know that all their strength is coming from out wide. So when Martinelli get the ball, double up on them. Because our midfield, Sambi hasn't really done much, doesn't look comfortable on the ball. And Odegaard's not a natural centre mid. It's poor. It's neglect. People aren't doing their job. It's all right saying, yeah, you know, we've sold 5 players and we're clearing the wage bill. Curtis Jones just rolled Odegaard like he doesn't even exist. Go to the ball, bruv. Go to the ball. We're way off it now. We're way off it. The thing is, yeah, once you're playing against a fullback and you do something that ruins him, mentally you're in a different mind frame. Like Jota now, he's toying with Tomiyasu. He knows, like, bro, I just megged you and scored. Like, it gives you that confidence. Liverpool looking comfortable. We're not pressing. We're not pressing well enough. Just look, Lacazette's in midfield. So even if we win the ball back, how are we going to get out? Thomas Partey, man, they're going to have to get him ready second half. Laka, don't foul him. Jota shrugs him off. We could be in trouble again here. Gordon looking for... And Martinelli does well, wins it back. Can we break? Tierney... You're going to get caught here, bro. You're going to get caught. He's got away with it. Get bodies forward. He's got no one to pass to. Tries to scale up. Does well. Martinelli in the penalty area. Oh, what a tackle by Fabinho. He actually gets away from Van Dijk there. But I said it before, people. For me, Fabinho is the best defensive midfielder in the Premier League. He actually rinsed Van Dijk there as well. But Fabinho got him out of trouble. Some people say Kante. I don't think Kante is a defensive midfielder. Oh, knit a foul there. I think Kante is more box to box. So it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. Fabinho is a titan. I can see why we tried to sign him. We should have got him. It took too long to make the deal happen. Martinelli's been superb. The problem is, who else has been superb? Sambi hardly had the ball. Odegaard hardly had the ball. Smith Rowe hardly had it. Saka hasn't done anything when he's had the ball so far. It's only Martinelli. Lacazette hasn't done much. Decent free kick, nothing else. Could be a long night. You offered me extra time right now, people. I'd take it. Yeah, Van Dijk got dealt with. He's lucky that Fabinho was on the cover there. Jones has made a difference to him because he's given them that energy that they didn't really have with Milner. And that's the difference. Martinelli has to release the ball quicker. He holds it, but he hasn't got enough options. Tomiyasu out of position. Jota, heavy touch, drills it across. Oh, it's a poor cross there. Smith Rowe, edge of the box. What are you doing? Smash it clear. We're panicking. Straight back to Van Dijk under no pressure. Lacazette in midfield. I wouldn't have minded a certain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the bench. I'm telling you. I told you, if you're not going to use him, you have to replace him. Arsenal deciding they don't want to sign players. Jones finds Matip. Even their centre-backs are stepping forward. We've got to get out. We've got to press, be a bit braver. Jones finds Fabinho. Liverpool look comfortable on the ball. They look comfy on the ball. Kante's the engine room. Fabinho's a defensive mid. Yeah, that's what I would say. And he's elite. He really is. Tommy looking suspect today. You find with a fullback, you do them early in a game. Psychologically, you know you've got them. Gabriel with a heavy touch there. Needs to clear it. Kicks out for a throw-in. We're struggling, people. We are struggling. I think the problem is, like FaZe, you're right, inexperience in midfield. Because the midfield is like the engine of a football team. They protect the back four. They create for the forwards. If they're not involved in the game enough, they don't protect the back four enough, and they're not creating anything. Lacazette looks like he might not get a shot all night, the way this game's going. Lacazette's actually in midfield at the moment. We've got to weather the storm, people. I think Partey, listen, I know the brother landed at 12 o'clock, but we might need a half an hour, 45 minutes out of him. We're not at it in midfield, you know. Sean said, you guys are getting done in midfield. Curtis Jones bossing it. He's got that energy. He's confident. Come on, we won the ball back here. Smith Rowe. Good ball there into Odegaard. Chance. Pick the right pass. Saka, come on. No, Bukayo, man. That's so frustrating. Right foot hits it straight at Robertson. Drive at him there. Corner to Arsenal. Come on, man. We got to step up. How can Partey be on the bench? Literally just landed from Cameroon. I mean, what is a flight to Cameroon? 5 hours? Can't be that long. He's not going to be that jet lagged, surely. Come on, Bukayo. Step up, man. We're moving too slow. We are moving like a New York bagel, people. Nothing in the middle right now. Corner. Saka, in-swinger. Come on. One decent cross. Little header. Let's get that equaliser. Saka, in-swinging corner for Arsenal. Not bad. Headed away by Matip. I've told you, Matip is like a giraffe, people. And Van Dijk is just next level good in the air. Tierney smashes it back into the area. It's poor. It's poor. It's nothing. Come on, get the ball back. Tierney, look at that, man. What is that? He's kicking the ball straight up in the air. What am I watching? Be brave, man. Get on the ball. Don't hide. Need people to turn up. We're looking like Burnley, bruv. Smashing balls in the air. What's Lacazette gonna do against two giraffes at centre back? Jonathan, big up, bro, said these men are not at it. Let's be honest. Go 1-0 down. Want to be doing up Sean Dyche FC because they're scared to play football. It's so frustrating, but hopefully we step up. But it's not good. It's not good. We are. That's the best way. We're getting big broed. You know, when the big bros just deals with little bro. Yo, relax, man. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Sambi. I mean, it's not a bad idea for a pass Martinelli want there. Laka, get forward, man. You're leaving him to press by himself. Trent with the ball. Look, Laka, Fabinho's there, bro. Come on, Ben White. Just, oh, people. Wow. I know it's Liverpool, man. But they got no Mane and Salah. We look scared. We look like a deer in the headlights right now about to get hit. This is mad. They're not even at full strength. All right, we're not at full strength, but boy, man, come on. Bravery, people. Bravery ain't always about just crunching someone in a tackle. Bravery is give me the ball under pressure. Give me the ball under pressure and let's get up the pitch. You got Lacazette. I told man when Lacazette, we play better opposition, start playing like a defensive mid. Oh my day. Sambi gives the ball away, edge of the box. Firmino doing mad control, or is it Henderson? Trent whips it in, back post, could be in trouble. Jota cleared away by Odegaard. Wow, wow, gives it away. What is Sambi Lokonga doing? The ball is like a hot potato. We're nervous wrecks. Somebody get on the ball and be brave. Look, I mean, that's not a bad ball. Keeper comes out to get it. Tried to find Martinelli there. Oh, my days. Bambi is back in full effect. Lacazette's playing defensive midfield. Seriously, nobody in our attack is playing well apart from Martinelli. They got to step up. They're bossing us. We got to hang on right now, people. We're on the ropes. Why are they all slipping? What is on the turf? I don't know, man. There's no excuse. The thing is, yeah, I think you've got to get Thomas Partey on. I don't care if he's 100%, 70%. This ain't good enough. Sambi is our only natural centre midfielder on the pitch, and he looks the most uncomfortable on the ball. Tomiyasu is getting... He's getting ruined by Jota. Jota's ruined him there. Little Cruyff turn. Gets took down. Tomiyasu's head's gone. Gotta get your head back, bro. You look, he's muscled him. Give him a little cut back. Odegaard's fouled him. It looks like the year 7's trying to fight the year 11's. Odegaard actually wins the ball there, but he does catch his leg as well. Adrian, this is not the same bravery like in the first leg. It's one thing surviving and hanging on and defending. It's another thing to say, actually, go and beat that team. Not just keep it 0-0. Go and beat them. Good ball there. Here we go. Come on, Odegaard. Move the ball. Good, good. Better. Tomiyasu. Quicker. Quicker! What is that? Jota's got in his head. Wins the ball back. Look, he slips. Here's Sambi. Anything can happen when he gets the ball. Ben White. Oh, my days. Calm down. Ramsdale finds Sambi. Woosa, relax. Don't give the ball away, Sambi. Oh, free kick. We got away with it. This is bad. This is bad to watch, people. Jota. Tomiyasu needs an orange juice at half time. Jota's got mad confidence against him. 92 London said, inexperience from the top to bottom at this club. I'm telling you now, people, yeah. Sambi is got some potential. Could be a good player in the future. Looks nervous. Looks nervous. He's got to calm down. Do the basics right. Keep the ball. Work hard. Good point. Yeah, Tommy's probably unfit. You know, Tommy probably is unfit. And you're playing against Jota, who is a good shot player. I mean, look where Lacazette's getting the ball there. He's almost at right back. He's covering Tomiyasu. Like, Gabriel, find Smith Rowe. Come on, keep possession, man. Liverpool, they know they're going to press Sambi. They're going to make life hard. Henderson, Fabinho, experience, lot of know-how. Good little flick there by Odegaard. Finds Ben White. Got to be braver on the ball. Got to be braver. Tomiyasu over the top. That is absolute garbage. He kicks out for a goal kick. He's having an absolute stinker. And Lacazette dropping deep. Fewest touches on the pitch. Lacazette, 9. On the whole pitch. We've been awful so far. Absolutely awful. Probably some of these players aren't fully fit, but we don't look good. We look disjointed. There's no connection between the midfield and the attack. You know? Tommy needs to reset. Oh, mate. He needs an orange juice and some Jaffa cakes at half time. Bit of energy, you know. First 10 minutes we were good, but, you know, first half's 45. Since then, they've been the dominant team. Come on, people. The difference is what annoys me. When we get the ball, we're pressed from all angles. It's tough. When they get the ball, they're not. Right, here's Martinelli, left-hand side. He's been our best player. Runs at Trent. They double up on him straight away. Matip's out there with him. Good ball into Odegaard. Tomiyasu out wide. Odegaard, come on. Find Saka. Straight away, look, Jota and Robertson double up on him. The thing is, if he's being doubled up on, that means somebody should be spear. Odegaard looking for Martinelli. It's given away. Flicked away by Gordon. Throw into Arsenal on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. Come on, please. It's not been good. Night Dump, big up bro, said get Partey on Lokonga off being bossed in the midfield. Need to free up Laka. I think Odegaard's been all right. He's tried to get on the ball. Martinelli's been bright, but we ain't getting him the ball enough, and he's being doubled up on. Apart from that, nothing. Nothing at all. Tomiyasu being rinsed. Saka's getting doubled up on as well. He's lost possession a lot. And Lacazette is playing like he's in midfield. Ben White with a long, high ball over the top. That kind of ball ain't going to work. It's not going to work for Arsenal, people. Look at their defence. If you was playing against Matip and Van Dijk, the last thing you would say is, you know what, mate, put it in the air, let me try and win a header against them two. That's the last thing you're going to do. Get it into feet, get movement around them, even put it over their head so they have to run. We've been dreadful in the first half. Dreadful. And the problem is because Partey is not fully fit, I'm just not sure he's going to bring him on. Only just tuned in. Tomiyasu's first seriously bad game by the sound of it. I would say so. He's had a couple games where he's had problems. You know, I feel like Brighton and them games, Palace, he wasn't great. But this one is like, yo, he's getting dealt with. You know, we just haven't done enough going forward. It's frustrating. No midfield. Literally watching kids versus men. Big up Amari Turner, man. Appreciate the super chat. Knots 21. We aren't scoring against that defence with Laka as a centre-back. The shape's all wrong. Laka's dropping back because he's getting no service. He's trying to help the midfield. But then when we win the ball, we've got no one to hit. So we can't get out. It's a catch-22. Do you want him to drop to help? Or, you know, there we go. We're pressing a little bit now. Work. You got to go. You got to go, Laka. Force Keller to kick it long. Then we got to win the header. Liverpool getting all the seconds. Offside there. Big up Jacob Conway for becoming a member. Really appreciate that, bro. Gonna be a long night at the office tonight. Let me tell you that, people. It's gonna be a long night. Big up the legend that is School Fuggery in the chat, of course. Thomas Partey's got to come on. Whether it's half-time, 60 minutes, you got to get him on. We're not at it. We're way off it. I don't like the attitude of the team. We look flat. We look like this is just any game. This is a cup semi-final. Only opportunity to win a trophy this season. We're not playing like it. It's all right being a star when you're beating Norwich and Newcastle and Burnley. Turn up in the big games. That's the difference between a good player and a great player. Arteta, earn your bread tonight, bro. You got to make brave decisions. I'll be turning around to Partey at half-time and saying, I need you, bro. Have the next few days off training if necessary, but I need you at half-time. Here's Keller for Liverpool. On his left foot, we allow Liverpool to play out too easy. Van Dijk goes long. You got to win the header. Tomiyasu finds Odegaard. Odegaard is a player I'll give a bit of credit. I think he's tried to get on the ball. Here's Sambi. Come on, you got to keep possession. That's better. If Tavares came off, Lokonga has to go. I think Tavares made bigger mistakes in his 45 minutes. Oh, Gabriel gives the ball away. We can't keep possession. Oh. We're lucky that Salah and Mane are not playing. We'd have been peppered. Desperately need a midfielder, a striker. What is the point of Dusan who will be doing what Lacazette is doing? He ain't going to do nothing with no service. You can have whoever you want, mate. If you don't create anything, you're going to look dreadful. Yellow card for Arsenal. Sums up the first 45 minutes. Lacazette booked, tackles out of frustration, and that's all we'd need, innit? A red card just to, just to add to everything that's already going wrong. The only positive so far, people, is that it's only 1-0. That's it. At least we're still in the game. These players need to wake up. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves and get a grip. Be brave, get on the ball and try and make something happen. Stop smashing the ball long. Lacazette, you're standing there angry. No, you're the captain. Lead the line. Lacazette put a bet on getting a yellow. Let's see if there's been any 66 grand bets, Sal said, don't get a red or we're in trouble. Nah, bro, we won't score if we get a red, So disappointed with this performance. Semi-final, is that all you've got to offer? If I was the manager, I would be absolutely fuming with this performance. Fuming. But he signed most of these players, so he can't be that angry. Because he brought them in. Why is no one up for it? Here come Liverpool. Reverse pass. Martinelli misses it. Henderson whips it in back post. Ramsdale collects it. Well, they got to wake up. This is absolutely dreadful. Semi-final of a cup, second leg, at home, Liverpool missing players. Is this it? Is that all we've got? 66k on Lacazette getting a red. It's the players. A certain Gabonese is missing. I won't speak about him. People get triggered with that one. Reams, where's the fight? They did all that with 10 men. It's so flat. Who wants the ball? Look where Lacazette is. He's at right back. No, he's going to get sent off. He's going to get sent off. He just took him out. Oh, my days. You know now, right? That's his last chance. The next foul he makes, even a soft one, Lacazette's getting sent off. Takes him out. Ref lets him off. Lacazette's at right back. We might need Arsenal therapy at half-time. Free kick to Liverpool. Robertson whips it in. Flicked on. Comes out. Shot. Blocked by Sambi Lokonga. Please counter-attack. Run. Run, Saka. Go on. No, not getting it. Got 3 players on him. Not happening. This is genuinely the year 7s against the year 11s. Half-time whistle goes. Absolutely disgraceful first half performance. We look flat. We look flat. Players need to realise, this is the tweet by the way, people. Players need to realise this is a semi-final. And wake up. Don't care how tired Partey is. He needs to be subbed on. There's the tweet. Wow. Poor. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I don't know what to say to you people. Shafi said, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal are back. Ah, dear. The only positive is that it's 1-0. If it was 2, it could be 2 or 3. And the game would be done. Is that all they can offer? Sambi Lokonga's having a stinker. Tomiyasu's having a stinker. Saka non-existent. Smith Rowe non-existent. Lacazette looks like he's going to get sent off. It's almost like he's so frustrated with the performance, he's running around clattering into people. It's a dreadful first half. Maybe they think it's the first leg. I just don't know. I don't understand this performance. Lokonga looks out of his depth. He looks like he's not ready for these games. He looks like he's not ready for the intensity of this game. Oz, big up to you with a super chat, bro. This is awful. They've had a week off as well. Maybe they've been Ibiza for the week, all inclusive. They're playing like it. Lack of threat is back again. told, man, can't get top four with Lacazette as your striker. Because when we're under pressure, he becomes a midfielder. And then when we get forward, he doesn't have the pace to get into the penalty area. I tell you what, I'll give credit to Martin Odegaard, tried to get on the ball. I give credit to Martinelli. Tierney's been steady. Gabriel and White, okay. I think the goal, they could have, one of them at least could have done better. Apart from that, nothing. Nothing. Tomiyasu's been bodied, bruv. He's been ripped. I remember when man used to talk about Bellerin getting sent to the shop. Tomiyasu got sent to the shop. You know when you're from ends, there's certain people you see, oh, go to the shop for me, man. I'll get me a drink and a Snickers and a crisps, you know. You send them man shop. Tomiyasu got sent to the shop. Jota said, listen, man, get me a Ribena, a packet of crisps and a Snickers. Keep the change for yourself. Man got nutmegged, fell over, and then hit a simple shot in the middle of the goal, you know. What's Ramsdale doing? Ramsdale is the man treading water. I don't understand. How does he not save that? He mishits the shot. It's not even in the corner. That's a good point, you know. Have we had a shot on goal? No, we had the free kick. We had the free kick. But apart from that, I can't believe how bad we've been. One shot, which is the free kick. No shot from open play. Junior Gunner said Sambi is whack. Curtis shouldn't play at this level. He's not ready. Sambi is out of his depth. Sambi is out of his depth. This is what we have to understand with levels, people. Some of these players that we hype, they look great against Norwich and Newcastle and Burnley and Brighton and them sort of teams. You play Liverpool, them man can't cope. Sambi looking like a fish out of water. Said it last week, people. You ever had a goldfish when you was a kid and you're changing the water? You take out a water in that little net and the thing's just flopping all over the place. It can't believe it's out of the water. That's what Sambi's looking like. The man gets the ball and he's, what do I do? Oh, Fabinho, Henderson, just take it. The man's having a panic attack. Take him off. I'm taking Thomas Partey to the side and saying, listen, bro, know you got a little jet lag, but listen, take a Lucozade Sport, have a stretch, and you can have the next 2 days off. But I need you for 45 minutes because I'm midfield. We're looking like a ring donut. We got no middle. Nothing. Shahira said, lessons from the first half. Tommy has been rushed back. Sambi is mediocre. And Ramsdale is not in it. We were punished for not scoring when in control. I mean, they're showing you the goal now. Let's see the breakdown. I don't understand this. I really don't understand it. So Liverpool on the ball. He's taking ages. I think it's Firmino, right? Is that Firmino who drops? Firmino's so good at dropping between the lines. Ring donut settings, man. You know what I mean? There's no middle. Just put your finger through like, yo, what's going off with Arsenal's midfield? That's Arsenal's midfield. Look at the touch. It's madness. Trent gets it out. Tommy go ball. Rinsed. Nutmegged. Slipped. Ben White, can you block it? I mean, there's 3 players. Ben White, Gabriel and Tierney all trying to block it. Oh, man. Ramsdale is gambling. Ramsdale is gambling, thinking he's going far corner. What's he doing? Ramsdale's view is not great. I think Ramsdale thinks he's trying to bend it far corner. Look at the change of direction. Oh, my daisy. Is he standing in concrete or what? What is that? 3 players trying to block the shot. And Ramsdale's gambling that he's going far corner. Clipped. Oh, it's a bad one, isn't it? I didn't even think. Gamblesdale. Big C, that first half was awful. McDonald's pound saver settings. It wasn't even a McChicken sandwich first half, was it? That was McChicken mayo. 99p. That was... before the game, I said, you know, I'm disappointed I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't go now. It's absolutely freezing, by the way. Someone just said Broads in the chat. Big up Broads, man. I haven't seen your comment. Bagel FC, man. Has Ramsdale got a bet on? I can't believe that goal went in. Big C, you ate humble pie too early for Ramsdale. Trust your instinct, people. Trust your instinct. I don't want to write him off for one goal. That's not fair. But maybe he's not as good as we've been hyping him up to be. Lokonga is... How do we fix it? Where's the solution? We'll have to see, people. I'm just looking at something here. I was trying to see if somebody said, are we making a sub at half time? But no, I haven't seen anything. Big second half, people. Partey gets knocked out of competitions everywhere he goes. It's harsh. Tucky said, Curtis, where does our season go from here? If we lose, we got to get top 4. But this team ain't good enough, in my opinion. And the manager. Collectively, manager, team. That team will not get top 4. Even if you put Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka back in it. There's not enough goal for it, in my opinion. They got to go and spend money in the window, but they're waiting. Almunia would have saved that. Oh, man. And you know I consider his name a swear word on it. But listen, let me not give up, people. We're 1-0 down. We're at home. Liverpool haven't been amazing. We are capable. We can't play as bad as that in the second half. These players have to take responsibility. This is all we've got. Big 45 coming up. Big 45. Partey needs to come on. Partey needs to come on. Don't forget, people, today's video, sponsored by OneFootball. Link is in the description. 2,870 of you in the chat. Amazing numbers. Make sure you download it. Completely free. Link in the description. All your latest transfer news. I would say, you know, all the Arsenal transfer news, but we just sell players. We don't buy no one. We're like a car boot sale. We're selling everything. We ain't buying nothing. But big up to OneFootball for their support, man. Go and download that link in the description. LG breaking. Arsenal have asked the FA to postpone the semi-final via Liverpool at half-time. Listen, man, I'll take it right now. I'm shameless. Curtis, why is Laka playing like Rooney? I wouldn't... Do you know, I wouldn't compare him to Rooney, my friend. Rooney was pretty elite. He's playing like Lee Cattermole, mate. That's who he's playing like. The Family Podcast. I love the enthusiasm, Curtis. We have just been put on the George Foreman grill. Oh, we're sizzling right now, bruv. Them man have seasoned us up and sizzled us, man. I'm telling you. Curtis, Liverpool are there for the taking. The thing with Liverpool, right, today, is their defence looks rock solid. Their two centre-backs are monsters. And the last thing you do against Matip and Van Dijk is play a long ball in the air. They're incredible in the air. You've got to turn them, move them around. But listen, we got to back the team. The game isn't over. It's 1-0. If we can score first, we're back in it. If Liverpool score again, it's a madness. It is a madness. Shafi said, Arsenal seems to always beat us, so I'd take Liverpool. Oh, I'm assuming you're a Chelsea fan then, yeah? Is it true Vlahovic has landed in London? Bro, you probably told them, man, to start the engine if he landed in London and turn back around, back to Florence. Crystal Vision, Maitland-Niles, Torreira and Guendouzi out on loan. Somebody make that make sense when our midfield looks like a New York bagel. But we got Ainsley, Torreira and French international Guendouzi out on loan. You make that make sense. Anton said, Curtis, you're a bit harsh in my opinion. I mean, I think I'm being honest, Anton, mate. We look dog in that first half. I won't say the second word. You know me, I don't like to curse. But we were dreadful. Second half, please. It can't be any worse. Sambi needs to play under 23 football. Yeah, he needs something. Bring Sherman on. Just, yeah, at least it might tickle Van Dijk or something. Man said Catamol just spat my coffee everywhere. Hey, Robert, take it easy, man. Man's playing like Lee Catamol up front, bro. Lacazette. Lacazette talking about new contract where, bro? Relax. Van Dijk and Matip, they might as well walk back and just take their shirt off after the game and say, hang that up for the weekend when they play Palace. I doubt them man have broke a sweat. And then you got Fabinho in front. The man's like a brick wall. You got to move these man around, bruv. You know Trent and Robertson want a bomb on. Move them around. Man's playing long ball like Sean Dyche up to Matip and Van Dijk. Two giraffes. You hype man up, and then when you see the levels, they can't cope. Because the reality is, when we played Chelsea, we lost. When we played City, we lost twice. When we played Liverpool, we lost. And we're losing now. So what does that tell me? That tells me that we're good until a certain point, and then we hit a brick wall. Even Man United beat us. Thomas Partey warming up. Bring him on. I don't care how tired he is. I don't care how much jet lag. I don't care if he's 47 years of age. Bring the man on. I can't watch another 45 of Sambi Lokonga looking like it's Dancing on Ice on BBC One. I'm just waiting for him to do a twirl in the middle of the pitch. The man can't stand up. Tell him, Mo, it's a semi-final, man. If we ain't going to be harsh in the semi-final, when are we going to be harsh? We can't treat these men like babies. They're big-time players, apparently. Look at this guy. Big up my bro, Ray Jads. He's a Liverpool fan. He's loving life. I'll be turning my phone off after this game. That's for damn sure. Unless we win. To be fair to Lokonga, he never gets to play next to another decent midfielder. That's Arteta's fault because he can't manage a big squad and loans them out. Arteta out. Even in a team with players who aren't great, you got to do your job when you get the ball. He looks like a nervous wreck. Mozzie said we need Kev to box someone. Anyone. Any of them. Big up to you for the super chat. Desmond, Tommy and ESR look too slow for me. Partey, bring him on. Can't be any worse. Even a tired Partey is better than what we're seeing. Cy Tyson said, big up Curtis, seeing as we have to go for it. What formation would you like to see? Keep up the great work. I mean, listen, the formation's probably not the problem. It's the way we're making it work. Half-time change for Liverpool. Matip off, Konate on. I mean, I'm not sure that makes life any easier because he's a beast as well. Andy said, Curtis, hello from Australia. Thoughts on your mate Cole Jenkinson getting loaned to Melbourne City? Also, Sturridge at Perth Glory. Cole Jenkinson is not my mate, that is for sure. I still, to this day, cannot believe that guy played for Arsenal. Second half about to start, people. Energy crew, come on. Come on, here we go. We're underway. We got to lead the team to victory now. Energy settings, people. I'm fuming, but I have to hold in my frustration. There's a Wembley final on the line. No change for Arsenal at half-time. I'm sure Partey will be on at some stage. Come on, people. Let's do this. Massive 45. Lacazette, please. Don't put any stupid challenges in. You're on a yellow card and you look too fired up. He needs to relax a little bit. Work your socks off. Give everything. You don't often get opportunities to play in finals, people. Kieran Tierney could have gone back to the goalkeeper there. Let's go. Come on, you Gunners. Ad said, what did he say there? Feel sorry for Andy from Australia. Hit you with a proper question to get hit with. He's not my mate. He's Ish. Listen, he might do well in the Australian league, but he's, I still believe he won a competition to play for Arsenal. I don't think anybody scouted him. I believe they had some competition on. Like Willy Wonka settings, man. He got the golden ticket out of the chocolate or something. I don't know. Matip came off at half-time. I don't know if that's an injury or whether Klopp just wasn't happy with him. He did do a few loose passes. Lacazette, it could have broke to him there. The Amazon documentary is going to be fire for the wrong reasons. Alfred said, as much as you don't like Eddie, he would trouble Van Dijk and Matip more than Lacazette will. I mean, The only thing I would say, at least Eddie will actually play up against the two centre-backs. Like, Lacazette's playing against Fabinho in midfield, you know? Oh, man, I've done the timer again. Apologies. Right, we go. Oh, I'm about 10, 15 seconds behind. See, my head's all over the place, people. Right, here we go on the ball. Gabriel Martinelli. 3 players on him straight away. Great tackle, that is. Who's that? Firmino. Come on! Ben White being risky there, gets away with it. He won a competition to join. I'm telling you, I'm convinced. Even the watch-alongs on Jamaican time. Apologies. We're laid back, man. Come on, ball over the top, looking for Saka. Is he onside? I'm not sure. They'll do a VAR check after. Run at Robertson. You're one-on-one with him, Bakayo. Come on! Move the ball! What's that? What is that from Odegaard? Saka, you're having a stinker. Why is he not running at him? One-on-one with the fullback, that's when you go. A lot of the time against Liverpool, you don't get the opportunity to be one-on-one. So when you get the defender one-on-one, run at him. Saka, he hasn't laid a glove on Robertson yet. He's just slowing the game down. Run at the man. Over-reliance on youth to carry the team all the time. I mean, the manager keeps saying we're the youngest team in the league. Well, you made us the youngest team in the league, bro. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Bit of support from Tierney. Whips it in low. Lacquer, are you going to move, bruv? Sambi, come on, be strong. Be strong. Yes, that's better, Sambi. Come on, man. Deals with Firmino. Right, here we go. Ball over the top. He has to score. Villarreal settings. Lacquer, you prick. It's that one again. The sound went, apparently. Can you hear me now, people? Am I back? What is he doing? How does he put that over? How does he put that over the bar? What a ball from Sambi. He turned up there. Oh, Martinelli, heavy touch. It's Villarreal all over again. That's proper from Sambi. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. What happened there? Why did it go on mute? People saying the sound went. Yeah, maybe I broke the sound barrier. Lacazette. You don't get many chances when you play against these teams he's in. He could have even gone forward a bit more. Odegaard, good ball there. Into Saka. Oh, he could have gone forward. Tomiyasu. We've started the game well. Can't believe that. I've been hammering Sambi all half. And he brushes off. Brushes off Firmino. Plays a great ball. And the man volleys it over the ball. And people... Told people, man. I told man about Lacazette, bro. I've told people about Lacazette. There's a reason that Arsenal aren't renewing his contract. Yeah, the link up. Yeah, cool. Goals? Nah, not happening. Man said the mic save you from being clipped. I can't believe he's missed that. What, 3 minutes into the second half? Ball over the top, he's in. Come on. At least we know we can create problems. We got to take them chances, man. We ain't playing no easy team, bruv. Lacquer. And the thing I don't get, Lacquer was shouting at someone. Who are you shouting at? You've just missed a sitter. What are you shouting at? Here's Jota against Ben White. I feel like I know how this is going to end up already. Yep, skipped him like he's not even there. Gets to the byline, whips it in. Gordon misses. Misses an absolute sitter. 7 yards out. The youngster, 17 years old, puts it over the bar. That could have been game over. Ben White ruined. Knew it. Said it already before it happened. Knew it, mate. Jota's going to ruin him. 50 million centre-back. That is dreadful. That is absolute. That's Mustafi, seaside Mustafi, people, when you're doing that. It's so easy. Great ball. 8 yards out. He has to score that. Klopp will be fuming. That is awful defending from Ben White. It's so easy. It's so obvious that Jota's going to run down the line. Man said Gordon Bennett. Hey, I'm telling you. We're lucky it was him. If that was anyone else, that's 2-0 game over. Ben White, 50 million, bro. Please, man. For 50 mil, I need more than that. Here's Saka. Come on, man. We just got up it 10%. Here's Sambi. Started the second half well. Come on, Martinelli. You're one-on-one with him. They doubled up quick, though, man. Straight away. Martinelli does well. Now, who do you want him to pass? Where's the support? Who wants the ball? Come and get the damn ball. It's a cup semi-final. You cannot hide. You have to take responsibility in a semi-final. Yeah, Ben White, who doesn't watch football, you know. We've got better players on loan and not playing than on the pitch today. Aubameyang's better than Lacazette. Saliba could be better than Ben White for me. But it is what it is. We are where we are. Here's Lacazette. Find Saka. At least we've started the second half a little bit better. And just as I say that, Saka honestly is having a stinker. I don't know what's going off with him. Last week he played really well against Robertson. I thought his confidence would be up. Lacazette playing right mid now is crazy. He's been everywhere but up front. The one time he does go up front, hits it over the ball. Tierney gets caught on the ball there. Throw into Arsenal. Come on, please. I just feel frustrated. I feel frustrated, but come on. Still 38 minutes to go. We can get back into it. Gabriel back to Ramsdale. Smashes it long. We need the ball for real. That's not bad. Ball over the top. Martinelli. Keeper. Ooh. I was thought, be careful there. I thought he was going to hammer into the keeper. Keeper's got it. Curtis Saliba is better than Ben White. I mean, I'd have to agree. From what I've seen, anyway. We need that ball-playing midfielder desperately. But Edu and them, man, they think we got all the time in the world. You know, no rush. We'll buy them on the day the window closes. Look at Ben White. No! Where's the aerial dominance against Jota? You should be winning that header. He should be winning that header. How tall is Jota compared to him, man? Win the damn header. Game. Fabinho. We're in trouble here. Oh, heavy touch and we get away with it. We're getting smothered. We're getting smothered here, people. Not good at all. Not good at all. Every time we look up, we lose the ball. There we go again. Ball behind Lacazette. Ball's gone. Edu's firing up the barbecue right now. He's a disgrace, Edu. He's let us down. He's let us down massively. Look at that long ball straight to their goalkeeper, man. Oh, no. When we get the ball, we're panicking. And we're just whacking it. We're just panicking, people. It's horrible to watch. It is, man. Oh, you know it. You know Eddie will be on eventually. Trent Alexander-Arnold, third most assists in Europe's top 5 leagues since 2018. The only two in front of him, Messi and Muller. He is an incredible fullback, I tell you that. FIFA bronze pack setting, says BX Gunner. That's how we're moving. It's just too easy for them. Laka is rattled. Laka's moving like he's going to get sent off. He's already on a yellow card. Tomiyasu. Free kick to Liverpool. Tomiyasu is having an absolute nightmare. What is he actually doing? What's he doing? And he pulls him back. Tomiyasu's having a nightmare. We've got too many players not playing well. Is it the lack of fitness because they've just come back? Is it just the high standard they can't cope with it? Tomiyasu yellow card. He's had an absolute stinker. Snake Eye said, I've been saying it all year. We need a ball playing centre mid. Xhaka is not good enough. All he knows to do is gamble yellow cards. Jonathan, I told you, bro. Dyche FC. These men are shook. This is dreadful. Honestly, the only hope I've got is that it's 1-0 and we've still got a chance. Free kick to Liverpool. Trent and Robertson over it. Robertson whips it in. Headed away by Tomiyasu. Comes out to Gordon. Finds Kanate. Come on, Laka, you got to be careful, mate, putting challenges in. Here's Bobby Firmino. Liverpool look comfortable. You've got to bring Thomas Partey on now. I'm sorry. I don't care what time his flight landed. He's got to play. Fabinho shoots 30 yards out. It's blocked. Lacazette gets away with it. And then Laka, honestly, mate, you're pushing. You're playing so bad. You're making me want Eddie Nketiah on the pitch. And that is desperation. Look, we got players down on the pitch. Ramsdale comes out and punches it. It's all gone wrong. Tierney's on the floor. It's dreadful. These man. Look, he's punched him in the head. He sums up the performance, mate. Ramsdale's punched Kieran Tierney in the head. Trying to punch the ball. The levels that this club are sending me to is unbelievable. Laka's playing so bad that you're making me think Eddie would be a better option. Laka keeps losing the ball. Looks like he's going to get sent off. He's playing defensive midfield. It's painful. This is painful. Free kick, or is it corner actually, to Liverpool? Who's going to take it? Probably Trent, I would imagine. They've sent up their big players, Kanate, Van Dijk, Fabinho. Yeah, Ramsdale's looked shaky today. Trent with a corner. All the Liverpool fans behind that goal whipped in. Kanate with the header, hits the post. Oh, saved. Henderson's shot is saved. The rebound. Oh, my days. Was he offside, Henderson? 3 headers, just watching it. Look at the size of Kanate. Saka's trying to mark him. Come on. Saka, he doesn't even jump. Hits the post. Henderson's offside on the rebound. This, people, I mean... Oh, the only hope I'm clinging to here, people, is 1-0. Can we just squeeze a lucky goal and get extra time or something? You've got to bring Thomas Partey on. You have to. I'm personally sick to the back teeth of hearing what Arsenal need in this position, that position, year after year. Totally agree with you, Decal. Every year, Tomiyasu has a bad touch, gets away with it though. Jota slips over. Move the ball, Tommy. Wins a throw-in. Every year. We've been saying it for years. Oh, if we buy a striker in January, we can win the league. Oh, if we get that defensive midfielder, we can get top 4. If we get a striker, if we get a midfielder, if we've been saying it for 10 years, when do we ever really address it? Here's Martinelli, goes on a good run, needs support, finds Odegaard. That's a great ball out wide. Saka, please run at Robertson. You haven't ran at him all game. They doubled up on him quick. Whips it into the back post. Not a bad ball. Someone should be there. Tierney recovers it. Corner. Come on! Come on, man! Show some fight! Don't have this. It's not a bad ball from Saka. Someone should be there. Odegaard's been decent. I give him a little bit of credit. People need to step up. Martinelli. Come on! Arsenal! 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 Come on, we need a big header. Gabriel, bang! Knock this one in. Whip it in, Martinelli. Martinelli, high corner. Keeper punches it. Smith-Rowe heads. Oh, hits it over the bar, people. Oh, man, it's painful. It is painful. Liverpool got so much height that you don't win many headers against them from corners. That is for sure. 30 minutes to go. Please bring Thomas Partey on. You have to. Oh, dear. It's a lot, people. It is a lot. We got a lot to contend with here. Tommy's getting dealt with. We haven't got a lot on the bench. That's the problem. Tommy off the pace. Listen, you got to think, can't you? Tommy's been out, 2-3 games? Muscular injury. You know, Liverpool is not the team you want to come back and play when you're not fully fit, but we're short of options. How is Thomas Partey not being brought on? I just don't understand it with 30 minutes to go. Ben White finds Gabriel. Finds Kieran Tierney. We got to move the ball quicker. And we've got, from this point, I don't think we can concede another goal. You know, I don't think we can. Ben White finds Lacazette. Lacazette's at right wing back. It's ridiculous. Why is he coming so deep to get the ball? I don't understand it. Just relax. Ball over the top. What? We're no striker. The striker's playing right wing back. What is he doing? I tell you what, most people would want a fully fit Aubameyang on the bench now, wouldn't they, to get Lacazette off? But we're bringing on Eddie and Nketiah if he comes on, Yeah, these tactics aren't working. Whatever they are, they're not working. We can't get near them. That's the problem. Partey's coming on the 87th minute. It wouldn't surprise you, would it? 28 minutes to go. Why is he not on? We look tired as well. Who else we got on the bench? Nketiah, Tavares, Partey. There's nothing really after Partey. Ball whipped in. Tierney misses it. Comes out edge of the area. Gabriel manages to clear it. That was dangerous. Sambi Lokonga finds Lacazette. Turns Konate. That's a yellow card, surely. That has got to be a yellow card for Konate. Better. Konate gets booked. Yellow card. Decent bit of hold-up. Now, their centre-back is on a yellow. Try and ask questions of him. That was so easy. Ball down the sides to Trent. Great ball. Tierney misses it. And we just about get away with it. Liverpool are making a change, I believe. Gordon comes off, the young lad. He'll be disappointed. He missed a great chance. Minamino comes on. I'm telling you, Tony, that's the desperation. I'm celebrating a yellow card. Thinking, oh, maybe we can get him sent off. That's what they've got me at. That's the desperation. Man said tactics or tic-tacs. Tic-tac. Konate's booked, man. Konate is booked. That's all I can celebrate right now. That Curtis Jones looks a good player, man. Good midfielder, energetic. Ball over the top. Trent wins the header. Martinelli's offside. We've got to ask ourselves, are we doing enough to get anything out of this game? If this game was to end now, most Arsenal fans will look at it and say, we haven't done enough. And that, for me, is disappointing. Thomas Partey's warming up. You've got to get him on now. You've got to get him on right now. No, you can't wait. We're not doing enough. The game looks like it's passing us by. Konate, ball down the sides. Tierney wins it. Martinelli finds Tierney. Options. You need options. Gabriel's on the ball. Look, Lokonga's not coming for the ball. You're the centre midfielder. You got to come and give him an option. You're forcing man to play a long pass. It's not good enough. The midfield is not there. Big up South London's finest people. We're on 1K likes. Big up to the community. Can we hit 2K? Oh, we're in trouble. Firmino into the penalty area. Whips it in. Ramsdale collects it. We got away with it. Big up to everyone supporting. 2,600 of you tuned in. I would love to give you some more excitement and, some goal-scoring opportunities. We're struggling to create anything. But you never know. 26 minutes to go. Shafi said, lose it anyway, so press I and attack. You know what I mean? Why not? Let's just go for it, man. Let's have a go. Saka's had a bad game. He really has. We haven't got options. We can't take him off. Unless you put, Tavares out wide, but he's just not going to do that. He won't take Saka off. At least Partey's rocking the new training kit. We need more than training kit, mate. That's for damn sure. Lacazette, he ain't going to win one header against Van Dijk, is he? Odegaard is fouled there. We're just too deep. We need to press 10, 15 yards further up the pitch. The problem is, Liverpool are a good team. We're struggling to get out. Our midfielders are not showing when our centre-backs have got the ball. Sambi, look at Sambi here. Don't want it. He don't want the ball. He doesn't want the ball off Gabriel there. He's not interested in trying to get the ball. He's just jogging. Like, you know what? I don't want that. You can't have that at top-level football. Your midfielder's got to demand the ball. Give me the ball here. Even here, Gabriel on the ball. Where's Sambi Lokonga? He don't want it. So we're predictable. We know we're going to go wide all the time. And when Sambi gets it, get on the half turn, try and get forward. You've got to demand the ball. It's not there, people. It's just not there, I'm afraid. We don't have the quality in midfield. And then Tierney tries to force it, and we end up losing the ball. Trent will clear. Why is Laka on the pitch? I mean, listen, Laka's had a bad game, but the problem is the guy you're going to bring on for him is he's not nothing special, is he, Eddie Nketiah? So maybe we're stuck with him. These subs are already too late. I don't understand why Partey's not on the pitch now. 24 minutes to go. Surely you're telling me the man can't play for 24 minutes? Here's Odegaard, who's been all right. I give him a little bit of credit. He has had the ball more than Lokonga, that is for sure. Lokonga's on the ball now. You know, just going back to the centre-back, that ain't going to do nothing for us. Ramsdale goes long. Saka bounces off him. He's had a stinker. Here's Firmino on the ball. Ball over the top. Please, man. Why does it look so easy when they've got the ball? But when we've got the ball, it's difficult. Lacazette looks frustrated. Look, one ball. Here's Jota. Runs into the area. Good tackle. That's better. Come on. Get forward. Odegaard. Find Smith Rowe. We've got space. No! What is that? Works so hard to get an overload. Smith Rowe's pass is awful. Win the ball back. Fabinho wraps up Saka. Throw into Arsenal. You wait minute after minute after minute to get a little half-decent attack. We got a little overload there. Smith Rowe, Saka's on the overlap. What kind of pass is that? Arteta slumped in his chair. He's thinking, what am I supposed to do? Get Thomas Partey on. Here we go. Smith Rowe hits it. Oh, it's it straight at him. We're not at it. We're just not at it, people. Come on. You're not going to get many clear-cut opportunities against a good team. You've got to take the advantage of that. Please get Thomas Partey on the pitch. Saka gets breezed past there by Jones has been absolutely excellent, I have to admit. Jota rolls Tomiyasu like he's not even there. Ball out wide. Trent's going to whip it in. This is problems. Ball whipped in. Header down. Oh, blocked on the line by Martinelli. Could have been game over. So simple. So simple. Odegaard does well. Loses the ball. Saka gets the ball out wide. Drive. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves. It's a cup semi-final. Sambi Lokonga taking all day on the ball. Oh, touch, touch, touch. Who shall I pass to? The centre-back. I'll just keep possession. It's not enough. Where's the bravery in this team? They're not showing no fight. I can hear the crowd shouting. Why aren't the players fighting? Look at Sambi, our centre-back. Every ball give to the centre-back. He played a ball at the start of the half that split the Liverpool team because he had a bit of ambition, a bit of bravery. And the rest of the half, he just passed everything to the centre-back. Even now, centre-back's got the ball. Sambi don't want it. Don't want it. Not interested. Not interested. Don't want the ball off him. It's predictable. Kieran Tierney and Tomiyasu. Look at Sambi. Don't want the ball. Don't want the ball. Move for him. Get the ball off him. What is he doing? Hiding. Odegaard. And that's a terrible touch. We're done. We're done out here, man. We're done. Get your tweets ready, people. Let's just say we never wanted to win this cup anyway. That's the only option. We've been dreadful. I've never seen a team play like this in a semi-final. Like, I just don't understand it. In fact, I have. Villarreal. I've seen Arsenal do it. And Eddie Nketiah's coming on. Not Thomas Partey, but Eddie. Eddie, I've slandered you. I've laughed. I've made jokes. This is your opportunity. Shut me up. Come on and score the equaliser, please. But in my head, I'm seeing Sherman Klump in Nutty Professor. I'm seeing Norbit. I'm seeing Axel Foley in Beverly Hills Cop 2. Eddie Nketiah against Van Dijk. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side against Trent. Oh, he does well. Needs options. Whips it in back post, headed away by Van Dijk. As I've said all night, people, he's like a giraffe. Lacazette ain't going to win headers above Virgil van Dijk. What are the tactics? Sambi, please. I just want to see Sambi get on the ball and play a forward pass. Here he is. Are you going to play at speed? 2, 3. Come on, Gabby. Run at him. Run at Trent. Go on. Oh, they're doubling up on him. Minamino, he's got no support. Wow, at least we're getting a bit of possession, but we're not doing nothing with it. Give him the ball. At least Odegaard takes the ball under a bit of pressure. There you go. Give it him back. And he looks forward. I like that. I like that. Lacazette's been awful. I know it's not an easy shift for a striker. We've all played that role, man, up front with no support. Good ball by Odegaard. Odegaard's been one of our best players. Martinelli, go at Trent. Into the area. Our keeper tips it over. Corner. Come on! Come on! Show some fight, man. At least Gabby runs at people. I actually think he tried to cross that, but he tipped it over the bar. Please, a corner is like, you know, just a bit of respite. At least it's an opportunity. Please bring on Partey. 18 minutes. You telling me he can't play 18 minutes? Corner, in swinger. Come on. Whipped in, near post, doesn't beat the first defender. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Oh, dear. Back out wide to Martinelli. Here we go. One-on-one with Henderson. Get at him. Skin him. Whip it in. Oh, go on. Oh, good tackle, Henderson. They doubled up on him quick. Oh, no. It's painful to watch. It just doesn't feel like it's happening. Yes, finally you bring on Thomas Partey. Bring him on. Come on, General. Lacazette off. He's had I don't know what to say about his performance. He gives Thomas Partey the armband. One defensive mid for another, eh? Lacazette off for Partey. That's how he's played. Smith Rowe comes off. Didn't look fit. Hasn't done anything, really. Partey and Eddie and Ketty are on. Smith Rowe and Lacazette off. 17 minutes to save ourselves from a terrible performance. If Eddie scores, I don't know what kind of celebration you might see. But here we go. Long throw, Kieran Tierney. Headed away again by Fabinho. Fabinho, Canate, Matip, Van Dijk. They're all immense in the air. What you don't do when you play against them is start hoofing long balls into the air. Milner coming on for Liverpool. We don't deserve anything. I'm just hoping we can scrape something out of it. We don't need a new midfielder. We have Lacazette. I'm telling you. That's right. Henderson comes off for Milner. Doesn't look too happy. But Milner gets the armband. Comes on for Henderson. Yeah, who is Arsenal captain now, actually? I didn't see who they gave the armband to. Eddie's trading places with Lacazette. I like what you did there. We did the hard work at Anfield, and now this no shot on target. It's a joke, innit? Well, that was a cross that they tipped over. Here's Thomas Partey on the ball, finally. Tomiyasu looking for Saka, who's offside. Eddie, sorry, is offside. No surprise. 17 minutes we gave Thomas Partey. What were we waiting for, people? You know what I mean? What were we waiting for? Tierney has the armband. Yeah, fair enough. 16 minutes to go, people. 16 minutes. Marcus said Beverly Hills Klopp. I like that. It's a good one. That's what I was saying earlier, Curtis, about the Rooney comparison. Okay, fair enough. Maybe latter stage Rooney. Therapy 2 p.m. tomorrow. Did you notice he had no idea who to give the armband to? He was like, who's our captain? Oh, we ain't got one. He was probably thinking, shall I just wear it? Sambi looking for Martinelli. It's blocked. Arteta going crazy on the bench. You need more than antics, bruv. You know, Klopp ain't going mad. He don't need to. They know their instructions already. Liverpool on the attack. Ball in here. Gabriel needs to clear it. He does clear it, but still comes out to Milner. Milner whips it in back post. Headed away by Tomiyasu. Robertson shoots across the penalty area and wide. Oh, man. Get the game called off, man. Call it off. We'll play them tomorrow. Oh, my days. I can't believe how bad we've been. Cole, seriously, man said, Curtis, are we even trying to win? We're not ready for these levels. There's certain levels we can perform at. When we go to this level, we can't handle it. We're not good enough. We're young. We're naive. But we got to hope. That's all we've got. 14 minutes of hope. We have been awful. Ball over the top. Ramsdale runs out and heads it. Come on. Martinelli's been excellent. Runs away from Milner there. Skips him. On the halfway line. No support. He slips over. Arsenal players have been slipping over all night. I don't know what's going on. Ball over the top for Jota. Lobs it over the goalkeeper. And he scores. Game, set, and Matty's offside. The flag's gone up, I believe. It's going to be a VAR check. If he's onside, we're done. I might as well lock the stream off. Martinelli slipped. Please be offside. He's off. Oh, no, he might not be. He might not be. He might not be off, people. This could be over. What a finish. Lobs Ramsdale like he's not even there. I can't tell. I'm hoping he's offside. What have they given? VAR check right now. We might be getting away with this because they're checking Jota against Ben White. But I actually thought Gabriel was playing him onside. But the picture is not extended in... Ah, they've done it now. I spoke too soon. He's on. He's onside. Game over. 2-0 to Liverpool. Game, set, and match. We are out of the Carabao Cup. They haven't given it, but that's onside. That's onside. I can see that. They haven't made the decision, but he's onside. Done out here. Done. Dreadful defending. Got what we deserved. Goal, people. 2-0 to Liverpool. Jota scores again. We are out of the Carabao Cup. Season done. No trophies. Done out here. Deserve nothing out of this game. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. What a finish. Look at Ben White. Look at Ben White trying to muscle him. Ramsdale looking like Superman diving out of the way. Game over. Nothing. I don't know what to say. I've got nothing to say. Jota's ruined us. Half these players we've been hyping up have bottled it. And we've lost. And we're out. Semi-final. No trophies. Nothing but Premier League. It's January the 20th and we're out of every cup competition. Ben White getting done again. 6 goals in 6 Liverpool appearances versus Arsenal. I just want this game to end. I want this game to end. 2 p.m. tomorrow we'll talk. We got what we deserved. You ain't going to hear no excuses from me. We've been dealt with by the better team. Even with players missing. The manager, I'm sorry. You know, why did you not bring Partey on earlier? All these young players, I keep telling people, when you have a bunch of young players, at times they're going to be naive. Martinelli volleys it over. We're an immature team. We're trying to grow up. But the manager created this young team. I don't think therapy is enough tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. I think we need rehab. No tactics, no idea. Semi-final, disgraceful. This performance, it feels like Villarreal. It feels like Villarreal. We've produced nothing. Ball over the top again. Liverpool are on us. Minamino. Ball out wide. Curtis Jones, he's been brilliant. Good tackle, Thomas Partey. You know what? If only you'd have come on a little bit sooner. Bottle jobs. They've bottled it. They bottled it. It's a semi-final. Give everything. Run yourselves into the ground. Lay on the floor at the end. Look at Partey. Partey's done more in 10 minutes than our midfield has done most of the game. Few forward passes, good little dribble, did a flick that led to the shot. Saka's had a nightmare. We bring him on for 17 minutes. I don't care if he's been to AFCON. We were desperate. Should have come on with half an hour left. Bring back swag, people saying. I don't think even Swag can say it. Listen, let me tell you something. You can sign Vlahovic, Haaland, Lewandowski, Mbappe, any striker in the world that you want. You put them in this Arsenal team against better opposition and it's not happening. We don't create chances. We spent 240 million under this manager and we got no midfield if Thomas Partey's not playing. We can't beat any of the better teams. Chelsea dealt with us. Liverpool dealt with us. City dealt with us. Even Man United dealt with us. How can you turn up for a semi-final and put this performance in? This flat waste of a performance. So glad I didn't go to the shot there by Liverpool. Jones hits it wide. So glad I didn't go to this. Feel sorry for all them fans. It's absolutely freezing in the UK right now. It's, what, 9:30 at night? And you gotta go and watch that rubbish. Absolute disgrace of a performance. They're two best attacking players. We've played against Liverpool. Check this. We've played Liverpool 3 times this season. Once in the league and twice in the cup. And we haven't scored once. We've played them 3 times and haven't scored. Played Man City away, didn't score. All right, we did get a goal at home. Chelsea at home didn't score. Not good enough. Not good enough. Big up the fans. Real talk, big up the fans. If Mikel Arteta doesn't get top 4, and if they don't address the problems in the transfer window this month, look, there's a streaker on the pitch. You know what, mate? He's probably running more than any Arsenal player has played. He looks happy, so he must be a Liverpool fan. If we don't get top 4, I want the manager gone. Simple as that. I don't want to hear about top 6. I don't want to hear about that. This is his 3rd season at the club. He spent $250 million. It's January the 20th. We're out of every competition. We can't win a trophy this season. We lose the ball on the halfway line. One ball. No one marking him. Brushes off Ben White. Lobs Ramsdale. Gabriel's playing him onside. Shambles. But apparently Arteta's fixed the defence. Don't worry. We're unbelievable in defence apparently. One straight ball from Trent opens up the whole defence. The better team is winning. Sometimes in football you have to hold it, but you got serious questions of Arsenal as a football club. This is borderline neglect. It's crunch time in the season. And we're turning up with players who aren't fit. Players who've just landed off planes. Some of these men are overhyped, fam. I'm telling you. Some of these men are overhyped. I keep hearing about this amazing transfer window we had in the summer. Was it amazing? Or was it okay? Ben White, I'm still not convinced, people. I'm sorry, I'm still not convinced at 50 million. For 50 million, I want a centre-back who is an elite defender. You can tell me all you like about his passing. That's fine. Is he a great defender for 50 million? I don't think he is. You can question, did we need to sign Ben White when we had Saliba? Could we have put that money to a midfielder and kept Saliba? Why have we got better midfielders on loan than the ones at the club? Why have we sold 4 players in this transfer window and signed no one Yet we've got hardly anyone on the bench. We could have had Ainsley Maitland-Niles on the bench tonight. He could have started tonight. If you're going to let players go, that's fine. But replace them. Why haven't we replaced them? Shambles. Big Moose said, I want top 4, not this cup. We ain't getting top 4. If we don't buy players, put top 4 out of your head. It won't happen. This team ain't good enough. There ain't enough goals. Told people time and time again, Aubameyang can go by all means. But don't think that Lacazette's the answer because he had a good game away at Leeds and a good game away at Norwich and a good game at home to Southampton. Let's see how he does when we play big teams. Nothing. Non-existent. Had a great chance, missed it. Could have made it 1-1 5 minutes into the second half. Not good enough. Doesn't score enough goals. Lack of threat. Hold-up play, I don't care about that. Chris Wood does that. Might as well have Chris Wood up front if you want hold-up play and flick-ons. I want goals for 50 million. Here's Eddie Nketiah. He's crossing the ball to the goalkeeper. Done out here. Done out here, people. This performance has been a shambles. And yeah, some people might say you're overreacting. Listen, I am genuinely disgusted by this performance because I know that we're hyped up. The players are not hyped up. Now, why is that? Why are you not hyped up for a cup semi-final? Where was the passion, the determination? If you give everything and Liverpool beat us, you can take that. They don't look tired to me. It's disgraceful. It's not reactionary. We lost in the FA Cup to Nottingham Forest. We're not in Europe for the first time in 25 years. Now we've just rolled over and let Liverpool tickle our bellies at our own ground. Sambi's still giving the ball away. What on earth? Curtis Jones come in and boss the whole game. Here come Liverpool, shot straight at the keeper. They've embarrassed us. They've turned up with no Salah, no Mane, no Keita. They put their second choice goalkeeper in goal and played a 17-year-old right wing. And we haven't laid a glove on them. We had a free kick and a pretty much a one-on-one. And apart from that, we've done nothing. This goalkeeper ain't able to do a thing. He can take his shirt off. Now Thomas Partey's crunching people trying to get sent off. Yellow card for Partey. He's been sent off. He's been sent off. Thomas Partey. Partey luck off. He's on a yellow card and he studs Fabinho down his shin. You couldn't write this. Oh, it's a disgraceful tackle. You just couldn't write this. You just couldn't write this, could you? If you don't laugh, you'll cry. He landed at midday. He's been sent off by 9:30. It's the jet lag, Curtis. It's the jet lag. You just couldn't write this. Amazon are going to make billions off our documentary. Lands at midday. Sent off at 9:30. Arsenal Football Club. I mean, you just couldn't write it. You could not write it, man. I don't know what to say, people. I've got nothing left to say. I've got nothing left to say. I'm speechless. The man landed at midday. He's still got jet lag and the man's getting sent off. He should be in duty free buying a new pair of Ray-Bans. And the man's been sent off. Now he's suspended for the Burnley game. So we still haven't got a midfield against Burnley. The man flew back early to make himself available and got sent off. And now he's suspended. And Xhaka's suspended. 14 yellow cards we've had since this manager took over. It's the manager, Curtis. For me, it is. I'm sorry, people. I'm not going to overreact. I'm going to be mindful of how I go about this conversation. If this manager doesn't get top 4, P45, end it. Forget the process. Forget the young players. No one told you to sign young players. You could have signed players who were proven. People keep telling me about this incredible transfer window we had. I don't think it was that incredible. Tomiyasu's been good. He's been ripped apart. Look at Sambi Lokonga. He couldn't pass wind. He just kicked the ball out for a throw-in. He's been absolutely dreadful. MS Xhaka's fanboys has a brand new argument. Yeah, they'll be at it. Mozzie said that's the Partey from the training pictures, the mannequin. I think the mannequin would have been better. The mannequin wouldn't have got sent off. The mannequin would have just stood his ground. He wouldn't have got sent off. I don't know if Sambi Lokonga knows we're playing in red. Look at Ben White trying to run into midfield. Fabinho's like, where are you going? What are you trying to do? We're a mess. This team that we're watching tonight is Partey and Xhaka away from full strength. And we look awful. We look like Southampton against Liverpool. Imagine if Liverpool had Salah and Mane. They'd have had to call the police for GBH. Jota rolls Ben White there, fouls him, ref says get up. Maybe we can only play Liverpool with 10 men. Maybe we should have got sent off. Look at this. Here we go. Liverpool on the attack again. Edge of the box. Oh, bad pass. Tomiyasu, he's way off it. He's had a nightmare, he has. He's had a nightmare. We've been absolutely... People, anyone who's not watching this game, I cannot put into words how bad we have been for a cup semi-final. Martinelli, Odegaard, they're probably the only two players I will give any credit to. Sambi's been dreadful. Tierney's been okay. How is Ben White better than David Luiz? Oh, look at that. Long ball. Eddie can't reach it. It's embarrassing. Listen, I keep hearing about Ben White, people. I'm not convinced. I don't see 50 million. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I felt there were better players out there. 3.2k watching. Big up to all of you, man. I know some of you are probably here for different reasons. This is one of them nights, you know, when you got in trouble when you was younger and your mum said, listen, man, I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. That one hurt more because you were like, no, I've actually disappointed her. That's how I feel. I'm not angry with Arsenal, you know. I'm disappointed. I feel fed up. I feel like I don't want to watch them. I feel like I don't want to talk about them. You can't turn up for a semi-final and put in that performance. Remember, you banished Aubameyang and didn't give us a reason why, apart from turning up late. Okay, cool. I respect that. You're trying to manage the dressing room. You feel we don't deserve an explanation, which I think is disrespectful, because Ralph told Man United why Martial didn't play. Chelsea knew why Lukaku wasn't playing, but Arsenal fans, we don't deserve the truth. Full-time whistle goes. I'm so glad that game's over. Klopp's like, yeah, Arteta, mate, relax, little man. Tried to step to me at Anfield. Just got dealt with in our own ground in a semi-final. Jota ran us ragged. Better syndicates have crashed worldwide. Big up Josh Shaw with a super chat, bro. Jeff, Curtis Arsenal are 14 days, 2 weeks. I like what you did there. Arteta and Edu needed to replace Ainsley and Aubameyang, but they've decided to do nothing. Nothing is the answer for them. Odegaard man of the match. Odegaard and Martinelli. Player ratings are going to be brutal. Disgraceful performance. Like I said, Curtis, top 4 now. Show the manager the door. Enough is enough. We demand this as fans. 100%. How many years are we going to have to sit through this manager's excuses, man? Farcical, George. You're right. Semi-final, and that's it. You know what I mean? Liverpool might as well... Look at that. Arteta shaking his head. Yeah, shake your head, bro. You're part of the issue. You haven't signed players. You've sat on your hands and loaned players out left, right and centre. Diallo saying this analysis is poor, Curtis. I'm sorry, but you've completely missed. You explain it to me. I'll give you a chance. You explain it to me. I'm not just going to block you or anything like that. You give me your explanation. Because you tell me how a squad that is going to be depleted in January gets 4 players out on loan and doesn't sign anyone. Somebody explain that to me. How is that supposed to work when you knew we had Man City, we had Spurs, we had Liverpool all in January, and you've left us short? You have left us short, people. Mikel Arteta. He's the manager. He's in control. So how is it not on the manager? Somebody explain that to me. Diallo, I actually want to see, I want you to give me your reason. Because I can't see it. Am I seeing something wrong here, people? Is it not the manager that gives the okay when these deals are decided? Yeah, Ainsley can go on loan. Yeah, but Gaffer, you ain't got no midfielders. Nah, let him go. Shall we replace him? Oh, no, we won't. David Kavanagh, big up to you, bro, said, Save Curtis, listen, he's had a stinker for Ghana. Now come back, he's been shocking for us. Martinelli's been really good, but the rest pathetic. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Odegaard's the only other player that probably came out of it with some sort of... But appreciate your super chat. Nick said, I'm exactly the same, Curtis. I honestly hate watching Arsenal. The football is abysmal. There's got to be a point. Some people say I'm negative towards Arteta. What I'm actually trying to be is positive towards Arsenal. We as a fan base deserve better than this. We pay the highest season ticket prices. We have a 60,000 stadium. We have a fantastic history. The club have so much money. The owner is super rich. Yet we watch that kind of garbage in a semi-final and we're supposed to accept that. Baku, Villarreal, Liverpool tonight. How many times will this club bottle it? How many transfer windows have we sat there and said, we're a striker away from doing it? Then Giroud goes 15 without scoring. We're a defensive midfielder and then we don't sign him. This club never learns. They will never learn. That's why we keep falling down the ladder and nobody is getting a grip of the situation and saying, this needs to stop. This is big Arsenal Football Club. You're moving like babies. We've gone from title winners to title challengers to top 4 getters to top 6 getters. Now we're getting 8th in the league. Now we're going, if he gets top 6, he's done a good job. No, he hasn't. He's spent 250 million. He's in his 3rd season. Man United have had a wobble. Tottenham haven't been great. Why can't we go and grab top 4? He spent 150 million in the summer. We're terrible to watch. Yeah, guess what? We look great when we play Norwich, Leeds, Newcastle. We bop them teams. We start going crazy about the goals. When we play a decent team, we can't cope. That is one of the worst performances of the season. And how many times have I said that? It is the roundabout what Turkish talks about. It's the same thing every season. Tottenham aren't very good. Why are Tottenham improving now? They haven't signed anyone. They've got an elite manager. And his spirit is going through that team. You better never give up while I'm the manager. The manager's given them hope. We haven't got a good manager. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry, people. How can any Arsenal fan accept that? That is an absolute disgrace what I've just watched. That's beyond belief. You wouldn't believe that was a semi-final. You'd think that was a pre-season friendly and the players are trying to get fit. Brian Matthew, big up with a super chat. Really appreciate it. Said 2 red cards since the No More Red promo. What the F is wrong with this team? You just couldn't write it, could you, Brian? You really couldn't. I genuinely don't find it very difficult to connect with this Arsenal team. I respect the youngsters and their grind. They're trying to find the way in the game, and I respect that, man. I find it hard to really believe in this team. I can't put my hand on heart and say this team is going to achieve great things. I just don't feel like it is. We're lacking in so many positions. I just don't see it. Alfred said it's Edu's fault. Yes, Arteta is the manager, but the manager can only tell you what players they want. It's Edu's job to get the deals done. But the only thing I would say, and I do respect that, the manager would give the okay on selling a player. So if I'm Arteta, I'm saying, listen, man, Ainsley Maitland-Niles can go, but I need a midfielder in now. I want the replacement before I let something go. As I've always said, people, you don't sell your house and leave yourself with nowhere to go. You make sure the hotel's booked. You make sure you got a place to rent. One-dimensional football, no plan B, men against boys again, Arteta out of his depth. Anume, this is not unnecessarily emotional. We've been slipping down this ladder for 10, 15 years. When is our fan base going to get it together and say this needs to stop? This is a joke. We couldn't even compete in a League Cup semi-final against the depleted Liverpool team with their best two attacking players and people telling me to not be reactionary. Am I missing something here, bro? Seriously, am I missing something? At what point do we say this ain't good enough? Why are Liverpool one of the best teams in this country? It all started from the managerial appointment. Jurgen Klopp. Guess what? They started climbing that ladder again. Elite manager. System. Picks the players for that system. Builds the team. They move. Manchester City, Pep. Yeah, they were winning trophies before, but they've dominated since they got Pep. Elite manager. How did Chelsea win the Champions League? Thomas Tuchel got that team together, defensive shape, and managed to win the competition. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, people. I'm sorry, man. As fans, we have to take some responsibility for it. We have to take some responsibility for it. A lot of clubs' fan base would not put up with that. They just wouldn't put up with that. We're too easy, man. We're too easy. We're too easy, people. Happy birthday to my Uncle Brim, by the way. It's his birthday today. He's getting old, you know. So let me give him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Brim, today, man. Big up, big up. But yeah, man. Let me send the link to the lads. I don't know how we're gonna talk about this. I've had enough, people. I don't know how any other Arsenal fans feel. I want your opinions. I want your opinions. Liverbird Life, I enjoyed that, Big C. Now you lot can keep our name. Listen, man, the game is the game. I won't even avoid them comments because I would have been on smoke if we won, man. Fair play. Better team won. Simple as that. This fan base have developed a small club mentality. I feel like our fans are trapped. I feel like we can't even see the problem. At no point did I feel like we were going to win that game. I've sent the link to the lads. I don't even know if they're about, but I've sent the link. We got... I don't know, man. I just don't know. People saying I miss Super Chats. Apologies. Ice Freezy said, Curtis, top 4, your fan base are weak. If we don't demand better, we'll never get nowhere. We'll never get nowhere. Jake says, levels, Curtis, and we ain't on it. We're not. We're not, people. We are not. Every time we've played the top 4 this season or, you know, other teams in the Big 6 outside of Tottenham, we've been dealt with. YouTube Sebi said, because of you and AFTV praising Arteta and influencing fans to back this guy is 0 at minus in-game management. When you change this guy, you will have a chance to be bigger. I mean, YouTube Sebi, I appreciate your super chat, bro. I think you have to understand that I've never been really in favour of this manager. I actually had a series almost saying Arteta out last season. So I think you got to understand, you know, I can't speak for AFTV, but when have I ever really been in favour of the manager? You know? So I appreciate your super chat, but respectfully, you know? Respectfully. WF said that's why I slept and only woke up now. Amari, big up for the super chat. 14 red cards since Arteta joined. Non-negotiables. Oh, mate, it's embarrassing, you know? Willian does Salt Bay in Dubai, non-negotiable. 14 red cards, non-negotiable. Team ain't good enough. Team is not good enough. Simple as that. 250 million, team's not good enough. No real star quality in our team. We got some youngsters that have got talent and potential. Yeah, man, I give them that. Don't want to write off young players who are trying to make it. But star quality, no. We don't have it. Why? Is it because we can't get them? Arteta said we can sign anybody. No, we can't. That's a lie. If Dusan Vlahovic is watching that, mate, the agent will be changing his number. A. Fresh said, Curtis Chill, Tottenham have an elite manager, that yet they lost both legs to Chelsea. But they're allergic to trophies, man. They don't win trophies anyway. We know that. We know that. Let me just send the link to the two lads. I don't know if they can come on. Oh, man. I feel like it's gone too far now, people. We will not get top 4 unless we spend. We just won't. We can see it. Where are the goals going to come from? Lacazette. I knew it. Southampton at home looks great. Norwich away. Beautiful. Beautiful. Put him against the big boys. Let's see what Lacazette does. Played like a defensive midfielder. I was shameless on the weekend. Miles, I won't even hide, man. I won't hide. I'm out here, people. I'm out here, man. I'm frustrated with the whole football club. They brought out merch today as well. They brought out merch this morning. Like, you just couldn't write it, could you? They brought out merch with mannequins. And look at the performance they've just put in. Can you imagine how many people have gone to the game and bought that merch tonight? Cliff said, big up Cliff. Like you said, when we have better midfielders on loan than at the club, hard to expect more than this. It's borderline neglect. I don't care what anyone says. I'll say it as it is. Not everyone will agree. It's not an unnecessary rant. I'm not shouting. We're speaking respectfully here, people. I do not recognise this football club. I don't recognise it. I don't recognise it anymore. We can finish anywhere and they'll dress it up to make it acceptable. How have we slipped so much without even realising what is going on? Inexperienced manager, making mistakes, learning on the job. Inexperienced technical director, learning on the job. Like you said, man, blame Edu and Arteta all you want. They don't appoint themselves. The person who appointed them should have known. If you owned a £2 billion business, would you hire 2 people to run your company who have never done that job before? Mikel Arteta has never managed, and Edu has never been a technical director at club level. And these are the 2 people you're expecting to rebuild your football club. You'll be bankrupt. You better make sure there's a few more billion in the bank. Chris Clark said, we cannot afford to let Aubameyang go, and we need a midfielder or 2. This team is soft. I am genuinely, I don't even feel angry tonight. I don't even feel angry. I feel like just frustrated with the whole football club that you turn up for a semi-final and perform like that. Fran's in the building. Let me get Fran on. I'm just going to read this super chat. Latte, big up to you, bro. He said, I'm sorry, Big C. Some Arsenal fans are the problem. If any fan is okay with what we got, is a big problem. I'm not emotional. Arteta is very bad tactically and man management. I'm very sad again. After this season, no top 4 and Arteta are out. Big up for your kind donation. Let's get Fran in. Yo, yo, yo. Man's drinking.
You okay, mate? You're right.
You got to be a bit quiet, have you?
Say again?
Have you got to speak quiet?
No. I'm done.
Talk to me.
I'm just drained. I'm just drained. I don't know what to say. It's shambles. It's Listen, we've said it time and time again. The mentality is not a winning mentality.
Yeah.
We've said it time and time again. So when everyone's getting gassed about this and top four and nonsense, was saying, listen, the season is a very long time and things can change very quickly. Now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing it. Things change very quickly. And when you don't have experience in your team, when you come up against the big boys, you're going to get dealt with. Like in life. And that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's all right beating Norwich or Southampton. You know, it's all right beating them, but when you face the big boys, if you don't have the right personnel, you will not win anything. I still stick with what I've said. 8th and trophyless. I'll still stick with it, and I hope I'm wrong, but that's what I see. I
mean, Laurie, you're in here as well. Thanks for coming on, bro. I mean, you could not write this, could you? Thomas Partey landed at midday this afternoon, right? From Ghana, he's been eliminated. He lands on the day. You put him on the bench. He comes on and gets sent off. I mean, what is going on at this football club?
You know what? I've just come on. Big up, by the way, my man.
Big up, Laurie.
Yeah,
man.
Big up, Curtis. I haven't heard what you guys have said because obviously just come on this stream.
Yeah.
But I agree with everything you said because I know that you are going to go in. That was absolutely woeful.
Oh.
And I said a couple of weeks ago when he tried to play tough guy and bring Tavares off, and I remember saying to you guys and one or two other people, be careful how you play tough guy because it can come back to bite you in the bum. And you saw today, he looked clueless on the bench. The team were absolutely dreadful, and it was embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. I defy anybody to tell me that wasn't embarrassing today. Even a couple of the Liverpool men that we were watching the game with on the stream, they said, boy, I must admit, I thought it was going to be a lot harder than this. So that tells you.
Believe it. One shot on target, and the shot was that cross that Martinelli tried to cross it.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, man, but I was disappointed with him as well. Yes, and this is the thing. He does a lot of running around, and yes, I applaud the enthusiasm and the energy. But so many times today, he had the ball there. Instead of trying to beat the man, how about trying to give Lacazette some service? You're there trying to... No, but...
The only thing I would say, though, in his defense, like, I'm looking at other players and thinking, at least he's trying to make something happen. Lacazette's playing in midfield.
No, but the thing is, right, after a while, he became very predictable. They just double-teamed him and took the ball off him.
I mean, Fran, just quickly, I wanted to ask you about someone me and you have spoke about is Ben White, man. Like,
told you about him.
50 million for this guy, bro. Like I need someone to explain why he costs 50 million. I can't see it.
I've told you about him time and time again, and I won't change my mind. He can't defend. He's not good.
I thought Smith Rowe was poor tonight as well, though, I got to admit. I mean, we got to be fair to him. It was his first game back. Tomiyasu as well. That's the worst game I've seen.
The thing is, Laurie, I think you could name 8 or 9 players. I don't even think
Lacazette
Saka was poor. Lokonga had a nightmare. Tomiyasu. No.
Listen, again, he may have been ill. He may not be fit. The fact of the matter is no one cares. You've got a football match to do. Simple. So when you're good, you take the plaudits. And when you're bad, you best be ready to get hammered. That's football. That's the big boy world. So no one cares if you've done a favor, if you're not well or you're half injured. No one cares. You've got to try and get the job done. Now, you don't mean to go out and lose a game. But like you say, the only reason Martinelli stood out and can probably look in the mirror and say, I put a shift in tonight, is because he ran around.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
At least he tried to make something happen.
He tried. It
wasn't working, but he tried, But
it was.
But don't you think he was guilty of doing the same thing over and over? Put the ball in the box.
Well,
I don't think Laka was even in the box half the time. He wasn't there. I thought Laka was going to get sent off.
Yeah. And I mean, listen, Eddie came on there, but you knew it weren't going to happen. He knew it wasn't going to
We
happen.
might as well have had Eddie Murphy up front, mate.
And I'll tell you what, that decision to basically chastise and get rid of Aubameyang, and I'm going to say this, and I know some people are going to say, "Oh, here we go."
I've already said that, mate. I'm with you.
That might turn out to be the type of the decision that might cost him his job. Because I'll tell you what, man, that 8th place finish not going to work this season without no trophy, especially. You know what I mean? He's got to now, I would say, well, I wouldn't say he's got to finish in the European places. But
I don't even know if that's enough.
I don't know if that's enough. I don't know
if he finished 6th and he's been here, this is his 3rd season, I don't know if that's enough. The year before he took over, we finished 5th. So it's took you 3 years to get us to 6th.
Yeah, exactly.
And 250 million.
And this is why we said before, didn't we, Curtis, myself and you, that year when Aubameyang won in that trophy, he's still living off that now. You know what I mean?
It's history settings, man. No one cares. Well, I don't care as a fan about that. I'm sorry.
No. The reason why I make that point is that was what gave him some credit in the bank for now. The fact that he won those trophies that year, and the guy that pretty much presented him with that on a platter, he's now ostracized him out the club. I wonder what he must be thinking tonight as he's come back to England and sat there at home watching that. He must be thinking, he probably got a wry smile on his face at the moment. Because we were dreadful.
So if something don't happen against Burnley, then we're in a whole heap of trouble. I can tell you that.
No, but they'll probably beat Burnley. But
we'll play great football. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, with respect, Fran, beating Burnley's not gonna.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like people
overcome the disappointment of tonight.
People forget. Oh well, they're all right. They won, and then they'll play Wolves, and they'll do all right against Wolves, and then people will say, "Oh, top four's back on, and Ben White's the best defender in the world," and then we face someone proper, and then you get smashed and you get found out. That's the problem that we've got, because there's no winning mentality. There's no realism of where we are at a football club. There's no realism. Like, they're not good enough.
What was disappointing for me tonight as well, the fact that it was set up. I mean, me and Curtis spoke about this on the show yesterday. Things were set up for us nicely. And then when the team sheet came out today, I thought, oh, look, they've got a fairly strong side out. I know that there was guys coming back from injury and so forth. But let's be honest, man, you're at home, it's the second leg, you got players back. The momentum was with us. You know what I mean? So we should really have gone through tonight. Okay, Liverpool, a good team, we know that. And so, you know, it wasn't a given. But the performance was just so tepid, man. That's the word I used to describe tonight. It was tepid.
I think the thing is, if you play Liverpool and they're better than you on the night, which they were better, you can accept that. But to me, that did not look like a team that was fighting in a semi-final to get to Wembley. We just rolled over.
And
it's not like Liverpool were amazing.
Didn't even have to get out of second gear, really. After Liverpool got negotiated the first 15, 20 minutes, we just ran out of steam. And then once they scored, we never, ever looked like getting it back, did we?
But because we ain't got no goal scorers.
No.
How are you going to score? How are you going to score?
Great. I'm telling you something. If I'm Dusan Vlahovic, I'm
not
saying
coming.
change your phone number. He's never coming in. I'm telling you, you could have any striker in the world up front. The way we create chances or don't create chances, it ain't gonna happen.
I'll tell you what, if he's or him or his agent looked at Tottenham's game yesterday and then looked at our game today, because Tottenham are apparently in for him as well. I think there's only one place he's going to want to go.
Well, he's gonna look at what's gonna be better for his career. How's he gonna score more goals? Arsenal team or a Spurs team if he goes there, or a Juventus. So he's looking at what is best for him as a footballer. Forget about the money. You know, he's 21. He's gonna be able to get whatever money. He might think in his agent, if I got they don't create any chances, how am I going to score a goal?
Yeah,
my career could be over before I started, and I got a nice pay packet, but my career could be over before I've even started.
Yeah,
these are the conversations that they have with their agents. And they look at stats, how are chances created, who's creating them, how many minutes do they play, All this stuff, that's what they look at now.
And then the other thing that was disappointing tonight, I'm looking at the substitutions. Liverpool were actually making substitutions before us, and they were in the ascendancy.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have much on the bench, did
We
we?
didn't, to be
I
fair.
thought Partey. I mean, listen, I was saying get Partey on earlier, but he brought him on, got sent off. So
And did you see
He's still dancing outside the stadium, him.
yeah, do you know what? He'd have probably been better off missing that flight, mate. Just, I mean, Sambi Lakonga. First off, I wasn't sure if he knew we were playing in red.
He's bang average. He's struggling in the championship. Be honest.
And yo, how can we have players like Guendouzi, Saliba on loan?
Don't.
And we got man doing this. Like, what? I was going to go to the game tonight. I said, oh, man, it'll be a great atmosphere. When I watched that, I said, yo, you might not see
it was a good
me at the
atmosphere
Emirates
for all of
season.
about 15 minutes, apparently.
Yeah.
And this is what I said to a friend of mine today, like, he was going out at home, this and which, you know, I did believe at home as well. And I said to him, yeah, but you got to remember, the Emirates is hardly a cauldron, is it? It's not a beer pit. It's not a bear pit. It's not going to intimidate players. In fact, if anything, it's going to inspire them. If your guys like Trent and Jota and them, man, they say, yeah, man, nice day out in London to show off my skills. They're not going to think, oh, shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get the ball at a throw-in, man, because them, man, you know what I mean? It's not like that.
I mean, I just see a stat there. 14 red cards since Arteta took over. Yet this guy talks about non-negotiables. Like, what non-negotiables? I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I'm telling you. Let's keep it 100, right? You know, out of all the big teams, the big six that you would call them, and I'm hearing what Broads is saying. The Emirates is probably one of the most welcoming away grounds. You know what I mean? You don't go there and think, oh my God, it's so hostile. We think nice pitch, like a carpet, you know. I can quiet the fans down if we get the ball. It's a great place to go and play football. Not like Highbury when you were close, a bit intimidating, man. Just
Exactly.
I think we've lost our way as a football club. I know some people were saying, oh, I'm overreacting, but I'm like, I don't recognize this football club. I just don't recognize it. You know, I just don't. I don't look at that team and think, whoa, we're going somewhere with that team.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because a few weeks ago, after the Aubameyang debacle, yeah, we're a better team now. He done the right thing. He got rid of him. Look at the way the young guys have got. Are they still saying that after tonight? Because I'll tell you what, I heard at least one person. I heard at least, and it wasn't me. I heard at least one person in that watch along say tonight, you know what? He might have to swallow his pride and bring Aubameyang back. And I'm like, rah.
Bro, because let me tell you, your Vlahovic, your Isaac, them man aren't coming to Arsenal right now. None of them. Forget it. Why would you come to Arsenal now? I wouldn't go to Arsenal now if I was Vlahovic. I say, let me sit back, wait for the summer. Your phone won't stop ringing. You know what I mean? Even if they're offering me 300 grand, I can't.
And I wonder as well, this manager was so effusive over Eddie signing, re-signing. I mean, not being funny, man. Like, I don't want to diss Eddie. Listen, this is not personal against Eddie, but come on, bro. You're going to let Aubameyang just go like that, and then you're relying on Eddie to score the goals to get your top 4 place. Really?
Tells you where we are at as a club, though. That tells you where we are at as a club. When we are begging Eddie Nketiah to sign a contract. It's no joke. The reality
that's what I'm
is
saying.
I
I say that with all due respect to Eddie. I'm not dissing it. It's just my honest opinion. You've got a guy like Aubameyang, right? Golden Boot winner. You know what I mean? Top scorer in the Bundesliga for how many seasons? And you have done everything you can to ostracize this man out of the club. And you want to replace him with Eddie Nketiah.
We're treating him like Liverpool treating Salah. We're having a standoff.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh,
and
mate.
you know the worst thing? Eddie's actually saying no to us. Eddie's saying, listen, man, I need some time to think about it.
It's madness. It's absolute.
I wrote that, Eddie, man. I'm telling you.
Get him up top, mate. Get
Get
Eddie up
him
top.
up top. Make it stick, Sherman, mate.
Go
Make
on,
it stick.
Sherman. Hold it up. Hold it up,
Hold it
son.
up, Sherman.
The man scored a hat trick against Sunderland, and my man was on TV eulogizing. And people were believing in that shit. I remember at the time I was like, "Bro, really? Are you sure about that, bro?"
It's madness.
my
It's
days.
just mad. But like you say, Laurie, it's always the course of a season, or even longer at times, and that's how you look at it. People say to me, "Is the progression?" Well, they may be in short spells, but at the end of the day, it's the finish line. It's come late.
Listen, man, I
Yeah.
think we all know deep down that this man is not going to take us to that so-called promised land, man. Anybody that
100%.
thinks that,
He ain't the man.
they're delusional if they think that.
He ain't the man.
He is
He
not.
He ain't the
not.
man.
I mean,
Man
I
City
said-
won him. Man City can take his Ross. He's not
City
the man.
won't go nowhere near him.
I said to a colleague of mine today on the watch along, goes, basically, he's the Spanish Eddie Howe.
I think that's disrespectful.
I think it is. Eddie Howe kept Bournemouth up for about 5
You know what I
years.
mean?
He'd be in League Two.
Well, in Arteta's favour, he won a trophy. So,
Oh, yeah, he did win a trophy. But
But you know what I'm saying, though? I think he's on, and I'm not being funny, he's on that level for me. He's on that level for me. He's not like, yeah, I mean, and I think, Curtis, you nailed it the other day when you said, listen, when you're looking at the two teams, we've actually probably on par with Tottenham or better than them in terms of personnel overall. But the difference is, was it you said that or Toby? The difference is with Conte, they've got a far better manager than we've got. Remember that? I think it was.
And they got a goal scorer.
Yeah.
And they've got Kane, yeah. You look at this Arsenal team right now. There's no magic. There ain't a player that if you was playing Arsenal, you say, listen, man, if you don't get hold of him, he's gonna ruin you. It ain't Sanchez, it ain't Ozil, it ain't Van Persie back in the day. We just got some good young players trying to find their way. And when it don't happen for them, there ain't no experienced player to say, I'll sort this out. So
To be fair to him, a couple of weeks ago, we was on the verge of a result that a lot of people, myself included, might have looked at that and said, well, actually, you know what? Yeah. And that was Man City. Because in that game, we started well. We were the better side in the first half. But then 5 minutes into the second half, Xhaka goes and does what he's best at, and we imploded.
Nearly, man, innit? Nearly,
Yeah.
man. Nearly
So
gets you nowhere.
So I think that shows, and then the result tonight, that shows how far off it we are.
It'd be interesting to see where we finish.
Liverpool did not have to really get out of second gear in that second half.
No.
It will be interesting where we finish, man. Like
Interesting.
you said, January the 20th, and we're out of every competition. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're in the league, but we ain't going to, to be out the FA Cup, out of all the trophies.
And the other thing about it is the way we went out of this time. I shouldn't even laugh. I'm sorry. The way we went out tonight was reminiscent of the way we went out against Forest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been a bad... We said it. I remember me and Fran was like, listen, man, January. Yeah,
January.
December looked great against Norwich. Leeds with a 15-year-old on the bench. Southampton with Caballero in goal. January. And look at January. It's been a mess.
It's been a mess, mate. It's been a mess.
I mean, moving forward, Burnley at the weekend, then we don't play for 2 weeks. Edu and Arteta, if them man don't get some business done, this season's going to disappear, innit?
Well, if we don't bring the right players in the next 13 days, season's done, in my opinion.
So do you think the Vlahovic thing is
No chance.
Percentage-wise, how realistic do you think that is?
5%.
Wow, as low as that.
It's not that deal is not happening.
So when we're hearing stories, when I say stories, when we're seeing reports that terms have been agreed with the player, do you not give that no credence at all? Then?
I think it's all paper talk, mate. Listen, I think Fiorentina are willing to sell him.
Yeah, they want to sell him.
They will cash in on him. They're not the biggest of clubs in Italy. He doesn't want it. Unless he panics at the end of the window and just thinks, you know what? I'm 21. I've had a good year. Let me just cash out in case things go wrong. and sit on 300. I don't think he's coming to Arsenal. There's
So
been
you
no
don't think he was
indication.
waving goodbye to the Fiorentina fans the other night?
I mean, maybe he's
Didn't
going
look that way
Juventus.
though.
Maybe he was going Juventus, mate. It don't mean he's going to Arsenal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's on the record as saying that he wanted to go to Juventus. You see, this is something that I raised a couple of weeks ago, and I was saying if you look at the body language and the statements, I'm not sure if he really wants to come to Arsenal. Is it a case that we're going to throw so much money at the project that he'll say, "Boy, you know what, chat, it's a big bag. I might as well go." He doesn't seem to really want to come, does he?
No.
Well, if he comes for that, it's the wrong move anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the wrong move. Look, it's the wrong. Look how many players. For me, the Partey is the one. We quadrupled his money, and we ain't the guy we thought we were signing. So we're paid too much for a player in wages than what they're worth. It's all right saying we're going to throw everything at you, but Curtis knows you got a non-league team towards the end of your career wants to give you a big bag. You're going, and you're just keeping your R9 boots on, and you're chilling. You're chilling because you know you're getting more money than you're worth. Yeah. I just can't see Vlahovic from a football point of view. I can't see him thinking that's a good move for me. That's what I can't see him thinking. If he's got all these clubs interested in him and he's a talk about town, and obviously his stock's gone through the roof because no one spoke about him 4 months ago. His stock's gone through the roof. I don't see how he would sit down with his agent and say that's the move for me. He's going to want to be a legend in Serbia. He's going to, if he moves to Arsenal and it don't work for him, his dream to Juve or Madrid or Bayern or wherever he wants to go is not going to happen. But if he waits 4 months, that dream may happen. I just don't. It doesn't sit right with me why he would want to come to Arsenal if he's so good and everyone wants him.
I'll tell you one thing as well. The only way we're going to get him is if he comes in this window. Because if we wait for the summer, forget about it.
Yeah. If we don't, and I think that's why we're throwing everything at him and at the club. We're trying to get it done because they know if we don't get it in Jan, then that's it. It's all over. The competition is going to be too big.
100%.
If we don't get him, man, I think it's kind of looking bleak.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that's given me a bit of hope, not with Vlahovic, but to let 4 players go, and now there's this offer in from Aubameyang, whether he goes or not. How can you let 4, maybe 5 players go and not bring anyone in? Surely you've got signings lined up.
There's a few offers for Aubameyang, isn't it? Which is, I know there was one from, was it Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Has there been any other offers?
That's the only one I've heard.
Yeah. So who can afford him? Who can afford him, innit? That's the problem. And Arsenal probably don't want to pay half of his wages, but it for me, and I've said it, and I don't change, and Curtis has, and you'll get stick, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, wherever it may be. But I can't see from a footballing point of view why a star or a top star would sign for Arsenal at the moment.
You know what was so disappointing about this game as well? There was all the furore about postponing games. We might as well have played like Liverpool might as well have played us a couple of weeks ago. I mean, and you know what's worse? Like, it's exacerbated by I watched the last 10 minutes of that Spurs game yesterday, man. Maybe I should play that on this show. I saw the way them man there turned that game around, which I have to say they did it in very impressively. And then I watch us tonight, and I'm thinking, this is embarrassing.
The manager,
mate. The manager has high standards. People know the standards. You get the job done, or you get out of the goddamn team.
I saw Bergwijn, right? Yeah. And this is
Simple.
something that I know Curtis has mentioned this before.
Weak.
And at the time, to be fair to Curtis, I wasn't really like, Curtis made the point, and I was like, you're a bit harsh maybe. But in hindsight, he was absolutely right. There was a few, it was a while ago anyway, where we were in a similar position where we scored an equaliser late, and we spent so much time celebrating. I remember Curtis saying, I was a bit pissed off with him, man. I goes, why? He goes, you should be snatching that ball out the net and running back, get the game restarted. And I saw Bergwijn, after he scored that equaliser, the man was almost fighting Michael to get the ball back.
Yeah.
And then somebody else grabbed the ball, and then from the kickoff, they go and score again. And I was like, you know what? As much as we say what we want to say about Tottenham, you got to admit, man, that was, you know what I mean, very impressive. And you're
was
right.
It was that Palace game when Lacazette equalised and went berserk. And I'm like, what? Like, we just drew. Don't you want to win?
Just drew a game. Yeah. Just drew a game.
It's the difference.
That's a mentality thing.
Yeah, and I remember, Curtis, you did, to be fair to you, you raised it, and I was like, yeah, but yeah, you're right, but, and I was like, yeah, we got to draw, man, and but hey, fair play.
It's just not accepting
that attitude with what we saw tonight. Chalk and cheese, really.
Yeah, it's setting it through. I can't imagine. Imagine Conte's training sessions. I think Harry Kane did an interview the first week that he came in. He said, "We've never ran so much. We've never ran so much. He's never demanded so. We've never had a manager that has demanded so much. That's standard. There's no coincidence that Spurs have all of a sudden started getting results and Harry Kane starts scoring.
Yeah,
it's just standards time and time again. And I just think at this football club, and it's gone all the way through from the top to the bottom, and even in a section of the fans, it's like a day out. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But if you think that, then maybe you shouldn't be following sports or football, because it's about winning. Exactly. It's about making it hard. No one, even Partey, I mean, he got sent off. He gets sent off for anything these days. No one smashed anyone.
Yeah.
No one let anyone know they was there. No one went to the crowd and threw the rounds and said, "You're going to give us some back in here. Let's get in their face." No one. No one. Soft. Soft.
Soft.
Soft.
Soft. I'm on a soft, bro. But hey, on the day as well that they released one of the ugliest training kits I have ever seen in my life.
It's embarrassing. I thought it was fancy dress.
I thought
London
it was
Underground.
Thriller.
What's going? Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know if they brought the mannequins to the game tonight.
To be fair, the mannequin wouldn't have got sent off, though.
The mannequin wouldn't have got sent off. At least it was three of him.
Do you not have a little bit of sympathy for Partey, given that?
Laurie, stop it. You're in the boxing trade. You're in the boxing trade. There's no way you're going to start giving Partey excuses.
Hear me out.
Come on, here we go.
Like 24 hours ago, that man was in like 80-degree plus heat playing out in Africa. He's taken a plane all the way over here.
Yeah.
Come back, it's -2.
Yeah.
Probably didn't even have a proper warm-up or anything.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bench, watching the game go by.
Yeah.
And then, because let's face it, that tackle tonight, he didn't mean to do that. It's just timing was way out. So do you think there's anything to say there in terms of... No? Okay.
No.
Imagine telling that to the guy who's just done 18 shifts with 4 kids and a wife at home.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit tired, you know. Get out of here.
Bro, how many times have you seen a team play Europa League on a Thursday and then by the Saturday you're playing a game? It's just like playing midweek. You've flown back. You only come on for 17 minutes. Laurie, man.
Laurie, come on. No.
I got to get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Oh, do one.
You do one, Loza.
Laurie, you've been on this stream longer than Partey was on the pitch, mate. There's no excuse for that.
He was pretty poor for Ghana as well, let's be honest. I mean, he's had a pretty dreadful few days, isn't it? I mean, Ghana and that. Imagine getting knocked out by Comoros.
Is it their debut in the competition as well?
I hadn't even heard of Comoros until this competition. I had to go look them up. I had to Google Comoros.
Man, that's disrespectful.
Look, I'm getting your work here, mate. You can
No. Listen, bro. I've got enough respect for what they've done. But
you're one of the biggest football channels in the world. You don't know where it is.
But come on, bro. Did you know where Comoros was before this African nation?
I'd never heard of it.
Me and Curtis are going to say yeah. Of course, me and Curtis are going to say yeah.
I thought
I had to Google Comoros, bro.
Listen, I thought I spelled Cameroon wrong. Jokes aside.
I had to Google them, man. And you know something as well?
Yeah.
To be fair to them, man, they've got a population of 800,000. They're ranked
it's tiny, isn't it? Yeah.
200 and odd nations in FIFA, and they've just beaten Ghana.
Yo, that's massive for them.
In that game.
Massive.
Oh, do you know
was
what?
actually
Yeah,
playing in that game.
I just wanted to say this. Jamie's point is right. Did any of you notice when Lacazette came off, he gave the armband to Partey. And Partey was running around the pitch like, who am I giving it to? Who's our captain?
Do I put it on?
Do I wear it or do I just throw it in the air and see you catch
Oh,
it?
mate.
Like,
Bro,
come on.
so is Partey one of the so-called leadership group?
Nah, Tierney took it in the end. But I think it was like past the parcel. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you might as well have it, yeah.
Yeah, you have it, mate. You look a bit leader. You train in a t-shirt. You have it. Oh man, we are something up.
He had a poor game as well tonight. He did. Tierney.
I think I don't. I tell you what, player ratings tomorrow. We might as well skip it. There's no point.
Yeah. Just
Let's
skip
find
it.
something else to do. Let's read a book. Frank, get one of your books out tomorrow.
Yeah, we need a book session. We'll just get a book session. I've got a couple. Yeah.
Some people were blaming Ramsdale for that first goal, but I don't know, man. I mean, Tomiyasu had an absolute night. He kept slipping. He was like Bambi on ice. He kept slipping over. And then when whoever was it, Jota who had that shot? There was 3 defenders around him, and he still was able to get the shot off.
I don't think Ramsdale can see the ball. That's the only reason. And I think this is what it looks like to me. He's took the risk because he thinks Jota's going to whip it into the far stick. So he's took the slight gamble because he can't see the ball. That's what I think. But, but Tomiyasu, he got twisted up like a pretzel. Number one rule, just got to keep it. Just keep him on the outside, and he's megged him. He's all over the place.
The analogies are flowing tonight.
It's flowing. We could be on here till midnight.
I never heard that one before.
Never heard that one, Loz. Yeah, it's pretzel settings, mate.
we get Partey back so that he's available for the weekend. He gets sent off, and now he's suspended for the weekend.
My man said, "Boy, it's too cold, man."
I said, "Listen, man, there's a big concert I need to go to this weekend, man. I'm getting sent off."
My man said,
"It's mad." It's interesting. If we do go on
let me just read it quick.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Big up to you lot on the community. Always nice to sit in with my niece and console ourselves with you guys. Not gonna lie, never gonna see change until fresh and decisive football committed ownership, let alone Mickey Tell. Dimitri said, I think it should be Arteta's last season. Let him clean up the mess with a Deadwood, then sack him and Edu. Get Ten Hag and Overmars. I mean, it sounds good, but it's never that simple, is it? That's the problem.
Boy.
If Arteta doesn't get top 4 from this position, do you think he should be gone at the end of the season?
I
think he should be.
I don't know
if he would be. Yeah.
I reckon we'll probably finish in the top 6. I don't think we'll get top 4. And I think he'll keep his job because we qualified for Europe. I think they're determined to try and make this work or give him every opportunity to try and make it work. Put it this way, he will get more of a chance than what Aubameyang's had this season, I'll tell you that.
I mean, the thing is, even top 6 is hard right now. You got West Ham, Spurs, and Man United. We got to finish above one of them at least to get top 6.
And as somebody said the other day, I think it was Jordan Jarrett Bryan, who said a true thing to me the other day. He goes, let's be honest, Man United are not very good, but they've got enough players to probably score their way to a top 4 finish. And I think there's a lot of credence in that statement.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They have. Well, even when Ronaldo, they look better when Ronaldo don't play. They're a lot more fluid.
Me? Why did you take
me? Man said, you're not taking me off, are you?
Yeah, what? But they're better when he don't play. It's madness.
But you know what was ironic about that is that a few days before or whenever, my man was giving all these leadership speeches about how the club need to come together and how we need to show the right attitude.
You can't have players like that around.
Yeah,
if you're a manager,
taking off, and he's saying, "Why are you taking me off?"
if you're a manager and you have players like that around, you can't let it happen because no one takes the manager seriously.
Fair play to Ragnick as well. The manager did well.
I think he did well yesterday.
Yeah.
And I like the way in his post-match press conference, he made it clear. He said, look, he asked me why he took him off. I told him. And then Rashford goes on and score. So to me, I thought Ragnick handled that very well.
Yeah, he did. I mean, just to round up, Burnley at the weekend, they've just sold Chris Wood, their best striker. They're bottom of the league, I believe.
They are.
You know,
They're dead. They're gone,
it'll
aren't they?
be a game Arsenal will probably look good in though, and we'll all be
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then
having
that's the problem, isn't it? If we do beat them, I
Yeah.
don't want to hear all this. Oh, Thursday was a blip. Today we were on it. Look
Wolves
at
will be
these
a
guys.
test. Obviously, Wolves will be a test.
2 weeks off after this weekend. No game.
Is that a good thing?
Well, I mean,
Probably the run that we're on. You would have
Yeah,
thought
because
so.
we're probably going to beat
fine.
Burnley, so we'll probably go into the break with renewed optimism. And
then if they get a couple of players in.
You know what I mean?
See, the thing is, when you need a goal scorer, there ain't many available
No.
Yeah.
who you can get, especially in January, because you're going to be held to ransom.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you don't score goals, you don't win nothing.
I can imagine Vlahovic's agent probably ringing up Vlahovic tonight and say, yeah, shall we go for another 10?
Yeah.
Shall we up the ante a little bit? They're at a very weak position right now. They can't score for toffee. So that's probably
Crazy,
a
isn't it?
couple more zeros on his price tag, man. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
it could be a mad 10 days, like you say. They're going to try everything to get players in. This Arthur one looks like it may be quite close if his agent's around the training ground or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I think we need more.
I think the need for a striker, though, is...
We need more than one. I think we need more than one midfielder as well, if anything.
Yeah. We're short, but it is interesting. But, oh, man, I mean, Arteta's doing an interview now. He said that Tomiyasu was not going to play until Chambers was ruled out and Cedric. So he's basically saying he wasn't fit enough to play. But
Yeah, he wasn't, was he? Yeah.
you know what I mean? No excuse for you doing roly-polies on the pitch, mate. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Jota's nutmegged you and you're rolling around the floor.
He was all over the place, mate. He was all
Although,
over
to be
the
fair
shop.
to Tomiyasu, he's got enough credit in the bank. I think he's
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
enough
good.
games. So I don't think the fan base are going to turn on him after.
Nah, he's been solid, and since he come. So yeah.
There's a
But
few
tonight-
others we might turn on, but he'll get away with it. Yeah.
I think Sambi, I don't think you should look at his Twitter account tonight.
Yeah. Sambi needs to disable the comments, I reckon, tonight. People were saying in the comments he needs to play for the under-23s for a month.
Well, that's not going to help him because under 23s is a waste of time.
Yeah, it would look like a dream in that level.
Yeah, look.
I have to
boss
say
it,
he did not look confident tonight, and that's been kind.
Yeah, he's not looked good for a while, if I'm honest.
But you know what?
I think
Sorry,
that's,
go on.
Yeah, what I was saying is that's the scrutiny you get at one of the more bigger, high-profile
Yeah,
clubs.
of course.
When you make those mistakes, man, everyone's on it. You know what I mean?
Of course, mate. Of course. Look at Jack
Give me,
Grealish.
give me a final thoughts. Fran, start with you. Burnley at the weekend will win. We'll look great. We'll have a bus parade Monday, but, you know.
That'll be it. I'll have everyone in the
Semi-final.
comments telling me I'm deluded and we're top four and we're winning Champions League. And I'll just say, okay, I'll remain on the fence. I'll remain cool. And then we'll play Wolves and then we'll see what happens then.
But you know what, though, Fran? You laugh at that. We laugh, but that is exactly how this thing will run, isn't it? That's exactly.
Oh,
how it's
yeah.
done.
I get hammered sometimes in the comments for
that's
saying things. And I'm
exactly how
like,
it'll be.
it's
Like,
cool.
look,
It's fine.
We're so fickle like that. It's exactly how it'll be. We'll beat Burnley on, and they'll say, "Oh, it was just a one-off. It was a blip." Because if you remember, the week before we went up to Anfield, we were really good, and blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, I think tonight it was again shown that we're way off, and it's kind of disappointing, bro. Really, it is.
It's the first game I've probably watched, well, for a long time, where I just didn't get excited about nothing. I'm not excited. I can't remember watching football where I'm not. You know when a player gets the ball and you get a little bit excited? I don't have that with Arsenal at the minute.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird
And
feeling.
if I could use a boxing analogy, as I do from time to time, you see, when we went to Liverpool, like people are saying, "Oh, I can't believe this is." We went to Liverpool last week, and we played so well, and we didn't concede a goal. And I'm saying to these people, "Yeah, but that's different settings, bro. Like in boxing, it's the equivalent of you get a journeyman. He's in against, you know, what I mean, a highly rated fighter, and his remit is to go the distance. It's not to get knocked out. So it's a different type of thing. He's not trying to attack you. He's trying to defend and see out to the end, which is what we did. Tonight, the emphasis was different. We was there to try and win the game, right? And we looked terrible. So it's a different type of dynamic. People need to remember that.
But you know what it is, Laurie? I don't think people look at football and see it for what it really is at times.
Yeah, they
So
don't.
people say, "Oh, they played against 10 men. It was really hard for them." It's easier
It's a different
to
no,
play
it's a
with 10
different
men
type
because
of hard, isn't it?
because
Yeah.
everyone's in a
Type of
defensive mindset.
Yeah.
So everyone goes from offensive to defensive because the mindset is saying we must not concede a goal. So your mind changes.
And
This
let's be honest,
game-
right? Let's keep it 100% all the way real. That is an easier mindset, isn't it?
It's an easier mindset to be defensive.
And say, right, that's it.
It's easy.
But when you've got to go out and impose yourself on the game, take man on and be inventive and be, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's different.
There's no
Especially when you're
risk.
playing against a team with Liverpool who have quality players. I mean, look at the way Jota took that second goal, man. The way he took that down. And
If you've got to
I'll
sit
be honest
back,
and say there's no one in our team that would have scored a goal like that.
no. If you've got to sit back, or you don't have to take no risk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So which less risk, less mistakes. When you need to take the game to them against 11 men, you have to take risks. And that's when you get the risk wrong and then you get punished. So it's very easy to play, like when you've got 10 men, it's very easy to defend because you're all behind the ball. And I just don't think a lot of people at times kind of look at football from the footballing side. It's kind of like just entertainment. Well, and trying to know, I always say, for years, I used to just watch football. And a coach said to me, listen, go home and watch videos of DVDs of R9 and study when you're watching. Don't watch the game, study the game. And it's the best thing I ever heard. So when I watch football now, sometimes I'm overcritical because I'm studying the game. And I think that's where people get mixed up. Do you know what I mean? They're not looking at it from that point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, Alfred here saying Arsenal's best 11 is on loan or not good enough. Ainsley, Guendouzi, Saliba, Mavropanos, Pepe, Aubameyang, Nelson. I hate it here.
I'll tell you something as well, right? I don't know if you guys got a chance to saw it. Pepe, man, he scored again today.
Yeah,
Another really good goal. And you look at him and you think, rah, you know what I mean? We could have done with some of that tonight. I dare say, people are saying, oh, but he went to African nations. But even if he'd have been at Arsenal, he wouldn't have, you know what the manager don't check for him. He wouldn't have got any playing time tonight. Or if he did, it would have been like 5-10 minutes at the end. So, you know.
100%. But, yo, big up to both of you for coming on. You know what? I feel like we've uplifted the people anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, community, man. Sleep.
Community, you know what I mean? We lifted the community, man. Everyone was down in the doldrums. You know, we had all sorts going off. Pretzels.
I always say
German
this,
plum,
man. I
all
always
sorts.
say this. Whenever I come on the show, especially after games like this, I find it cathartic to actually be able to, you know, like when you got like a problem and you want to talk to a therapist about it to air out your problems. That's what this forum provides. So big up, Curtis. Thanks for the opportunity, man.
Hey, listen, man. Arsenal therapy, 2 p.m. tomorrow. You know, it's back again. But listen, big up to Fran. Make sure you go and subscribe to FFTV. He's nearly at 3K. Get him there. And Laurie, you know, AFTV.
Respect, bro.
No introduction needed. Big up to you both, man. Pleasure.
Big up.
Love you.
Cheers. See you later.
care,
See you later. Bye.
Later on. Yes, big up to them too for coming on. And let me just read this final super chat. Lee said, Curtis, have a pint and a shot of Jamaican rum on me. The trials and tribulations of being a football fan. You'll never walk alone. Listen, man, respect to you, man, as a Liverpool fan. That's highly respectful, man. I appreciate it. You were the better team tonight. So, you know, nothing we can argue with. But listen, people, you know what I'm going to say, man. 2 p.m. Keep your afternoon free. It's a painful one. Stinker of a performance. Semi-final. Turned up. Played it like it was a pre-season friendly. Mikel, top 4, mate. Or by P45 settings. No excuses now. We've waited long enough. 2 p.m. tomorrow, people. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you soon. Bless.